I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
You did make it just in time for the intro, Lennox. You did indeed.
Mm-hmm.
How's everybody doing tonight? I'm very excited. We broke 200 again. We had 256 last week during the holidays, and now I think 213, 216, which is just wild. Like to break 200 multiple weeks in a row is absolutely awesome. I'm very, very stoked about that. Yeah, we got a great bracket for you guys today. Lots of names you guys probably recognize. I saw Kizzie for the first time, which I'm a Kizzie fan, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not on commentary, so it can be a little biased. I'm a Kizzie fan, so I'm very, very excited to see Kizzie. Diaphone, SQ. You guys already know some of the names.
I'm definitely not gonna be biased at all tonight.
Also,
Oh yeah? 100%?
Objectivity only.
Exactly. I see a few names I recognize, I'll keep my bias away for now. We'll see.
I'm also lucky enough that the bracket runners are actually in my apartment today. It's not just all online. Yep. They're coming by to say hi. We got a couple of them.
Yeah, get the cameo. What's up, Panda?
We got a couple of them over here in the background. They're camped out, running bracket, eating pizza.
Also, update, Quadra lost.
Whoa, okay. So,
see, we're getting the live updates. Don't even need to check Discord over on the side. Panda just walks over. Nick just walks over. Hey, man, this guy DQ'd, but, we got an upset over here in this pool. All right, cool.
Speaking of prize, though, we do have a Matcherino for this evening. The link is in chat. ! Matcherino works on both YouTube and Twitch. If you haven't already, please visit the link, claim the codes, put some money into the pot. We do have stretch goals. At 150, top 4 gets paid out. 320, top 6, 660, top 8. We've hit top 6 payout for every single Rising bracket that we've run. And that's an awesome streak considering this is the 4th one.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I would love to keep that going. So if you're able to, please consider making a donation. But at the very least, claim the codes, do the sponsor quests, just put the free money into the pots. And let's pay out the gamers as much as possible.
Hell yeah. I see 37 out of 50 codes remaining. You guys have already claimed a few, and I'm super excited to see it. I see Lid with the 17 months. Thank you so much. But again, guys, claim those codes over there in the Matcherino. Free 25 cents at no cost to your own wallet while we wait for our first match.
Yeah, let me grab them in here. We're going to have Xerom versus ThatScrubDavid.
Okay. So Xerom, I'm not too familiar with, but ThatScrubDavid I know is going to be rocking the Lowain. So we got an interesting pick up here for our first stream match.
Kicking off with Lowain. That's it's one way to demonstrate what this game has, kind of like underneath the surface. I'm excited to see. I haven't seen a lot of Lowain in the new version of the game. Obviously, we've seen the corner to corner. Ultimate skill chase downs, and there's still a lot of fun stuff, but still want to save that 100 meter for good Hail Mary play every once in a while too. So curious what we're gonna see there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good ways to use meter in this version. Like you're saying, the full screen corner carry catbot. What else do we have? We have the invincible reversal for real now. And a couple other moves as well. But of course, like you're mentioning, you got to save the meter for the one Iggy per set at least. You got to see if your opponent is ready for the knowledge check.
At least, yeah. You definitely get one round in with that. Just I've seen people who take home champion level wins in this game just died of the lava. So many times. It's never a free ride when they pop out like a super there. It's definitely something you want to see if someone is ready to deal with it online, on a day, whether or not they're having a good day or not. The Yugi skill check is important.
Exactly. You got to make sure they have the, you know, the knowledge checks down, especially if it's on a stream match, right? Sometimes you got to take advantage of the nerves. Pulling up to the stream, you're like, oh, I'm so excited to play in front of my friends. Iggy comes onto the screen, you're like, oh God, what do I do against the lava again? You try and spot dodge, you get caught by the active frames. You're like, guys, no, I swear I play better than this. I promise.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the matchup is going to be there. I don't know if there's necessarily any new characters or new tech for that particular minigame, but I know that in the past, Lowain has like had to kind of navigate some stubby buttons, some unique tool set stuff, so they could get walled out by a character with long reach. You know, maybe pressured, but like you said, these new tools, they're going to change those matchups. You have universal reversal like options for everybody. It's definitely a very new game. Resource management's going to be incredibly different, and matchups that used to be just like feeling, you know, just so absolutely winnable are going to change just a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Once everybody has 50 meter, you got to be terrified, right? Because now everybody has, you know, like you're saying, that universal reversal, but then also they have all the other old skills available, and some characters are eating a little bit better than others in the new version of the game, right? Some people got some pretty egregious ultimate skills, you know, and some other characters are like, oh man, I wish I had that move so I could neutral skip. I wish I had that move so I could do, you know, charge arrow into unblockable from full screen, all the shenanigans. But yeah, as far as like overall power level, I see some people are trying to drop some tier lists over there on twitter.com, but in general, I've been seeing the power level, you know, relatively compressed. I feel like there's a lot of faith in 90% of the cast, so hopefully we get to see a pretty diverse set of matches as we head up to the stand here, and it looks like we're going to be seeing Nier versus the Lowain.
All right. Yeah, I have no clue how this one goes. I mean, you can make some assumptions based on what you were just saying. Definitely Nier, a character that people are working hard against right now. Really have to develop some counterplay for some unique options character has, and just like the power level, the damage output, it's very high. So you really want to make the least amount of mistakes you can, as you should in any match. But with this one, it really costs you when you goof up.
Yeah, exactly. You can play tricky and try and keep Zero on their toes, but the thing is, right, you know, like you're saying, you get so much damage off of any of these stray converts from Nier, so it's going to be scary. You have to balance trying to keep on the pressure while also respecting that DP, but gets caught out of the catbot summon, and now, techs over to the other side, no pickup from Zero.
Big part of this is just the economy, right? Like, every little poke that Lowain gets is going to be dealing 15-20%. If Nier gets a stray and can go into some resources, it's so much damage. So this corner really important here in the mix. Okay, we gotta see if S0's ready.
Got a nice little pickup off the bros. Yeah, Lowain has the back run, so you're able to just get so much space. That was, you know, a little past the Granblue zone, but we're gonna pull up into the human pyramid. Sarah, are you ready for it? No!
That's a lot of shit. Okay, we're going down. No counterplay ready for that. Just like going to block it out, but life is a resource, you know?
Exactly. Zero, you know, there is the availability of spot dodge to try and, you know, survive your way through. Of course, the Lowain can delay as well, but you got to represent that layer 1 at least. But the EX Awesome Sauce just keeps you locked down in this corner right now. But beautiful jump over the bro.
And this is what I'm talking about. One clean hit, and granted, that was a solid jump in there, but you're eating a lot of damage, and there is potential for mix-up. S0 electing to instead go back to neutral, find a great counter here, and again, damage racking all the way up.
Yeah, lots of health lost off of the DP. Again, S0 is taking to the skies, and ThatScrubDavid not finding the opportunity to snipe out the JU, but 5L takes death off the screen for just a little bit.
Okay, you gotta do it. Let's see if S0 has the answers.
You labbed out your combos, you labbed out your pressure, but are you ready for the Iggy mind game? It looks like you are taking a little bit of damage from the lightning, one hit on the earthquake, but all together, S0 looking pretty healthy on the HP.
This is scary though. You can't let Lowain eat forever there. We've seen this character build that meter all the way back in just a few snacks.
Exactly. The triple parfait, it's a 0.1% chance, but it is non-zero Brave counter. We get a little bit of time to breathe here, but the bros are just a little too slow.
Oh, what a tag from downtown. Just trying to, again, get 1 or 2 more bites, pop that super again. You notice the BP coming back after YoshiFTW is also kind of huge. Like, getting that resource back, allowing you to use more of those reversals is kind of massive for a character that maybe wants to zone a little bit. Oh my god. That normal.
Tried to take this guy's the JU, the little fuzzy kicks. Nah, okay. Counter poke with the EX awesome sauce, and now we're setting up the rockets. Double E, what are you going to do with no death available? But now she pulls up, already back, and swinging right into the human pyramid.
Okay, and just trying to spot dodge. Throws but doesn't find anything. Guess you can't throw the pyramid. Okay, pressure in the corner.
Yep. Right, break counter to get death off the screen for just a little bit, and it is enough time for ThatScrubDavid to take game number 1.
Yeah, just found a lot of pressure in the corner there. Was sitting on 0 BP left before the pyramid popped, but wasn't seemingly too afraid of the situation at hand. Okay, here we go. Big combo. Oh, no conversion, but that's okay. Back throw, maybe not okay. Let's see what the pressure is here from S0. Nice counter out, and okay, missiles coming down.
All good.
That full
This trade is
death.
fine.
That's huge.
We have another parry coming out from ThatScrubDavid, trying to make you feel bad about pressing the offense, but Sero again just pushes you over to the corner with another 6-6L. Catches out the attempted Brave counter as well.
Yeah, I think we've seen a little bit more frequently. I can't tell if this is being baited or not, but people pushing Raging Strike on accident, trying to get the Brave counter out.
Yep.
And I think that like low hits on moves are going to be a way to kind of force that option a little bit. Oh, big hit there. But again, S0 living, for the most part, all the way through the Yggdrasil pressure, and looking at life parity here. Okay, big pressure. Yeah, gotta get out of there.
Good counter, make your way back out. Just trading BP for BP here. It's a one-touch situation on both sides, but S0 has so much meter, it's scary to try and make your way in here at the full screen when you know that she has the ult
that was so sick. And
available.
only one death hit left. Which one of those landed? Okay, missiles on deck for David.
Yeah, a high priority, fast projectiles on the screen. If you give Lowain enough space, he is going to take a mile, but that 6XM going to whiff with no punish from Sero.
Oh, what an air throw!
From
Okay,
downtown to alley-oop, the bros.
Rising is definitely going to extend Lowain combos mid-screen and in the corner. It's a large flaw for that character in vanilla, so I think that's going to be a huge piece of the puzzle for Lowain in Rising. Okay. Bait, can't punish though.
Yep, all the damage in the world, low stocks, even more super damage means Sero is going to put a round on the board, but it is still set point for ThatScrubDavid.
Yeah, pretty quintessential Nier round there. Good, you know, clean hits, maximize damage. You only really need like 3-4 touches. Great jump out so far from S0 in this set.
Yeah, I like the use of the early Brave counter to try and hold on to this corner. No, a big drop in the combo from S0, but still gets the back throw. All good.
And here we are, just, you know, eating treats again.
Mm-hmm.
Little buffet action in the corner, and betting on Pyramid. Maybe these knowledge checks are what David wants to rely on for this matchup.
Yeah, they're a little scared to use the spot dodge from earlier, right? Because they got caught in the counter hit recovery, so holding on strong. It's okay to get tapped on the dome a couple times. ThatScrubDavid still 2 BP to his name, while S0 has the full 100% meter.
And we are back in the corner looking for answers, finding a way out for S0, but the anti-air Rising Strike, something that I have seen a little bit too much over the course of this game's beginning. It's always kind of scary when it hits. You're just like, how did we get here? Okay, and stacks again. We are back at Super. You can kind of rely on getting a couple of these every match, and honestly, now the chip is just such a factor. Yeah.
Indeed it is. Tried to fight back, but avoiding the chip just means you got opened up by human pyramid, and ThatScrubDavid moves on to the next round.
I really like David's idea of forcing like the meter gain win condition here. You know, you're sitting full screen, throwing the snacks. We got the Monster Hunter meat. I saw some elote, a little bit of a smorgasbord from full screen, and like that led to 2 supers, and neither of them were, you know, low on health, because Lowain at the same time is healing off of those. Like, when you're full screen, you can create some sort of like unique pressure. If they can't close the gap on you, or if they're trying to, it's just free resources for you. You're winning the whole time, even if it's not on like in-game pressure. 2 supers is a lot, and especially in this game where 50 meter can mean a lot now, more than it used to. I think that's like a really meaningful advantage.
Yeah, exactly. I was talking to David a little bit earlier, actually. I was like, David, I know you're running the Lowain right now. I know you just hit Masters, but I feel like I'm not really understanding what this character is trying to look for. Like, what is your game plan when you head into the game? He's like, actually, there's kind of 3 game plans that I, switch between 4 different matchups and also within the same matchup to trip up the player. I'm like, okay, tell me about it. He's like, 1, you run up, you do some amount of normals and then try and frame trap into the Tatsu. I'm like, okay, pretty simple, makes sense. And then you back up with the background, right? He's like, yeah. And if you back up, then you can start setting up the cat bot, the beam and the rockets to try and get some pressure at the full screen. And then, try and play at that mid-range to see if they want to counter approach, take to the skies. And then you look for the anti-air or the counter poke. I'm like, okay, cool. But you said 3 game plans. What's the 3rd one? And I think we saw a lot of it in that last set where you run to the full screen, put out 1 or 2 projectiles to show if the opponent is being too scared. And if they are, that's when you start eating, like you're saying, right? You get the parfaits, you get the corn, the elote, everything on the Thanksgiving feast. And then you have so much meter to get so many supers throughout all of these matches, which, like you're saying, might have been the difference in those past 2 sets.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, you're like adding a pile of chip damage, and you're also gaining a little bit of health. So that definitely puts the like disparity in a unique place for Lowain.
Yep.
And we didn't really see a lot of the like ultimate skills go off, but you're getting more of those than you might otherwise too. So I'd like to see more of that game plan as this tournament progresses, and we definitely will. David advancing into the next round.
Yep. And we are going to see some more Granblue action. The next set we're going to be having up on stream. All right, we got Lennox versus Noiku. So Lennox, has been on the WASD stream quite a few times. I'm sure you guys are familiar. The Lancelot extraordinaire, and Noiku is going to be pulling up. We got the loading screen with the Djeeta.
Yeah, Lennox and I have tried to find our own path to grand finals, and often it's through commentary. But I think, Lennox has made some top 8s on and offline. May have burned through the beginner's bracket at one point, if I remember correctly. So definitely very strong player. He's only gotten better and better since, I've known him. And up against the Djeeta, a pure and honest character who I think is still actually really good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she's one of the, main Shoto functions of the game, but one of the things she really excels at, right? Anytime she's able to get a hit, the conversions that she's able to get in terms of corner carry constantly has you with your back up against the wall, right? But Lennox, now with Lance having that new UDP, spending the 50 meter to reverse that situation once again. So just trading resource for resource here. That
frying pan noise, anyone should be willing to pay like $8 for that frying pan noise. It is so incredible.
I would wail for that weapon in particular. It's so godlike on the sound design. And we are even on the HP. Noiku, not looking for the SSBA, just pulls up in the mid-screen. No whiff punish, but is going to punish this DP.
That's everything.
The pan smack. Now that you pointed it out, I can't unhear it.
There's a few of those in this game that are so good. Better than any costume could ever be. So we'll see. Lennox can get the pressure going. I think that this character is known for doing sort of low damage, and some of the new routes allow you to change that up a little bit, but it's all about corner pressure, and Lennox definitely has that down pat.
Yeah, absolutely. Keeping the pressure on. Just going to reset into the EX projectile. Noiku gets caught out. I wonder what we were looking for there. Maybe a jump, maybe a mash out, but no, again, another counter hit.
That could have been a attempt at up back, trying to jump out of a reset or a situation, but when the projectile is out, you definitely cannot jump back. There are solutions there, but you have to definitely RPS. Lennox loves that setup in the corner. They will definitely get a chance to try that again.
Another lease on life here. That whiff grab, definitely huge, but EX Turbulence just trying to bait out and see if Noiku is looking for the DP reaction.
Yeah, and baited DP was Noiku's like first chance at a round here, so they will be looking for it again. Nice staggers. Oh, he swiped.
Yeah, tried to be tricky with the backstep, but Noiku ran up just a little bit to make sure they weren't whiffing in Lennox's face. So smart, but now you got to use the 1 BP to avoid this raging chain.
Yeah, the old 2-for-1, though. Noiku getting it back on this super.
Right. Up on the BP, no meter.
Oh, clever. You know, people talk about 6XL a lot, but 6XM on a handful of characters is a huge threat. It just kind of checks movement in that same neutral space.
Yep.
Okay, nice hit from Noiku. Going up 1-0 over Lennox.
Already close in that first match, right? I like the use, you know, cutting off the auto combo early so Lennox, you know, doesn't have time to look for or commit to that spot dodge to try and avoid that Rekka to, you know, checkmate the game through.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, we'll see if that corner pressure can be more of a factor here. I think Lennox definitely losing in neutral, but great little switcheroo there and finds themselves in the driver's seat, in the corner. Misses the reset, unfortunate, and this is the match maybe Noiku was looking for last time, but... Alright, starting the throw game, that's good. I think Noiku's defense has been really, really good as far as blocking goes, so you have to crack that open one way or another.
Exactly. Put the throw on the brain. It is really risky in Rising, especially with the fact that you can late tech with buttons, but still, you got to be willing to put that layer on the table here. And now, putting some damage on the table with the Raging Chain, Lennox is looking for all the corner carry he can get right.
Found it too. Yeah, we are back in the corner. Nice attempt at, Brave counter out of there, but has to spend 2 for it. And now Lennox looking at a good position for that Raisin Strike. It's not going to come out. Huge SSPA. Ooh. And the cutscene, I don't see any bravery points on the screen. I don't think I'm about to see a life bar either.
150 damage multiplier with that low HP. Lennox, you are not making it out of this one. And Noiku is on set point.
Playing really clean in this first match. We're seeing them, and Noiku definitely doesn't need too much extra from Djeeta. I think this character just has like a really strong tool set. Doesn't have a lot of like mix, and doesn't really need it. It's about playing like a clean game and just making the most out of every hit. So far, Noiku's been able to do that.
Sometimes strike throw is enough, right? I mean, we're seeing Noiku use these triple attack fallouts with the high-low just to keep Lennox on their toes, and the 6-6M as well, but generally we're looking for baiting out attempts to try and stop that strike throw. But speaking of a big throw whip, it's going to be a huge counter hit for Lennox to try and bring himself back into this game.
Oh, too early. It's going to be so unfortunate. Yeah, just getting bonked on the head with his frying pan.
And with the Djeeta, with the frying pan in hand, Lennox is cooked all the way down to the loser's bracket. But the set score doesn't tell the story, right? Both of those games super close, down to the wire, but a couple drops from Lennox really were enough for Noiku to bring it back.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, I think something that is not always the case with these like offensive characters, but can often be, is that you are also taking a risk by running your mix sometimes, right? Like if they know the answer, if there's something kind of rock paper scissors like adjacent to it, and they know how to beat what you're doing, you're saying like, me going in on this is worth the risk of taking the hit. And the risk reward just didn't work out in Lennox's favor ultimately there. Some of the checks, you know, we saw that corner setup work perfectly early on, but just came out a little too early, like in that last interaction, and getting punished for that. When Djeeta can cash out and just do all that damage, it can be really like the difference between like living and dying. So
yeah, exactly. And you know, shout out to Noiku as well for having that situational awareness. Sometimes when a drop or a you know, misinput on the Oki setup goes awry, you're not expecting it, you're not ready for it, and you're not ready to capitalize. But every time Noiku had like an inch just to, you know, challenge on the Oki setups, they were looking and converting so well off of it, and even able to close out the game. So again, super strong stuff. Lennox still has the losers run available, so hopefully we will see them later. But next up, we're going to be seeing CharCharRealSmooth versus Coach Steve.
Amazing. Coach Steve been playing everything these days.
Yeah, actually. Like, I have not seen a game he hasn't picked up.
It's really rad. It's you know, a lot of people are really kind of in their one spot, and they're and that's sick too. You know, if you want to be playing like Mortal Kombat 3 for the rest of your life, I think that rules.
Exactly.
But it's nice to see people that are like coming out and trying to check everything out, see how it plays, see if they like it. So shout out to Coach Steve. Thanks for entering tonight. We're gonna see the Siegfried. I think that makes a lot of sense. Solid character. Fundamental. And CharChar on the Vira. Should be an interesting matchup. Oh, with the prismatic, with the 500 level 500 sword there.
Okay. So CharChar clearly been playing a little bit of the Vira. Let's see if he can hold on against Coach Steve and immediately letting the DP rock.
All right, and Steve going for those, running mediums really quickly. Nice low poke, kind of stops pressure. Oh, love that. Okay, so I play a little bit of Vira. The Lumi setups, I would say like more than half of them are quote-unquote fake. But if you know what your opponent wants, you can make them really scary. And when you get the hit, I mean, this is what you're looking at though. Have to finish your plate. This is a rough position. No BP left. Okay, finds the chip. Nice.
No BP, but you got Lumi at your side. Enough HP to, gamble on putting out the projectile. Coach Steve not quite ready for it, so CharChar takes the first round.
You can get out of the way of Lumi on anything except for that ultimate skill version, but that one is like kind of immediate, which has been a really interesting buff for the character, I think. Everything else you need to find an answer for, because if you get stuck in that block stun, you're in deep trouble. But Steve taking the wheel here. Ooh. Oh no! Huge reversal.
Yeah. Just a little bit too early on the meaty, and that back throw gives you all the room to breathe. Pull up the dash H.
Okay, he's not dead, but he's real close to dead, and he wasn't just a second ago. Look at 65%. No BP.
Oh, the trade.
You have to be so careful, and no. Throw is gonna do it.
Damn. So already in this first game, right, we're seeing some nerves in that final round. A couple drops on both sides, and even the trade right after. They were absolutely sweating, but gotta clear the brain and head into game number 2.
Oh, an immediate install grab. Yeah, like you said, clearing the brain, kind of like a little palate cleanser, really important, because when you get hit by Vira, you bleed. Interesting ender. Okay. Finding what we need.
Yeah. Took this guy's, tried to bait out an anti-air with the air stall, but no, 6XL is going to find a DP to put you back into the corner, but Coach Steve has a decent amount of health to try and work through on CharChar.
Wow, what a pickup.
Yep.
Off the 6XL. Okay.
Oh, yeah, clicked on the overhead. You got to be careful. That ultimate skill goes into the low. Very far. It's like Sun Dipper combined with Greed Sever. You got to be careful. Opened up at the second right. DP now return to the neutral
again.
If it worked the first time, it worked the second. Why wouldn't we do it a third? And the third round on the board here for CharChar puts them at set point.
Yeah, it's definitely the hair card of this game. Full screen sometimes feels more threatening than right up close.
Yep. Ooh, tried to spot dodge to catch out a special cancel, but Coach Steve fights back, forces out the Brave counter, and now we're DPing again to try and vie for the space.
Those lows. Oh, and again, yeah, just spending it all just to keep corner, but going to cost you, and now in the form of your life. Wow.
Oh, no. Swing into the super, but no pickup. Oh, so I have seen that Rekka whiff and then still be able to, almost frame kill meaty afterwards, but I think CharChar just a little bit too early there to catch the meaty, and Coach Steve matches out.
Immediate reversal there, and seeing the benefit of the prismatic weapon off that DP, just a little bit of extra, cosmetic.
Exactly. The red barrel sword, looking like a rainbow barrel sword here. All right, super off of the knockdown, because you know that Coach Steve isn't going to be able to challenge, but challenges out of the corner again with these 6-6Ms.
And the pickups you get in install with this character are very worth just like doing super raw from full screen.
Yep.
Oh, the back throw. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Challenging Lumi right there is the right answer. You have a little bit of time to get a reaction in before Lumi goes off. So good awareness from Steve.
Okay, block the ultimate Lumi, uses the Brave counter, doesn't want to hold any of that lockdown. Want to hit away on both sides of the Rekka! The slash on through CharChar seals it out 2-0, but that is the second set that was down to, one hit away from sealing out the set versus one hit away from tying it up.
This nice blocking the ultimate skill Lumi, really wise, and then here, just trying to find a little last bit, and the raw, like 2-3-6 there. I think maybe going into a cancel, but lets it rip. You get the dead body combo.
Yeah.
a little bit scrambly here and there from both players, but ultimately, like the game plan put them neck and neck in that last one. Just wasn't enough for Steve to seal the deal. But we just saw so much damage output from Vira especially, and Siegfried can do that. But really a mark of what happens when you spend your bravery points early. You know, brave counter really strong and gets you a lot of screen potential, but if you mess up after that, you are in deep trouble.
Exactly, especially with the damage multiplier. We saw that counter hit off of the stagger 2L from Coach Steve, but fortunately just not quite ready to confirm in the heat of the moment. So that is going to send them down to the loser side, and we are going to send you guys to our next match in just a second. We got Makouna versus Masoma.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Masoma is also somebody who kind of plays pretty much everything and somehow gets very, very good at everything.
Yeah.
That's a gamer who knows how to learn. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's absolutely true.
I mean, you know, I always said that vanilla Granblue is like an excellent second game to pick up because on the mechanical side, it's not too intense. This has got a little bit more going on, but it's still something that, like, you know, if you're playing another game, you can find some really nice parallels, and it gives you something extra to compete in at big events. So for anyone that's like still kind of on the fence about it, it's free to try, you know? You can play the full game to some degree with certain characters.
Exactly. And playing out the first game here, Makouna versus Masoma. We're going to be seeing some Yuel versus 6 action. So I'm kind of not surprised about this character pick from Masoma, right? Likes playing characters on the stronger end who have really strong game plans that force really specific answers on defense from their opponents. Played Sweet Saiyan, Idol Showdown, plays JP in Street Fighter 6, and is slashing on through with the Riot Stamp now.
Ooh. Look at that pickup too. Almost a further extension, but likes not to spend the resources. And like you said, very strong game plan. You talk about strike throw, I think 6 is the perfect example of that. But Makouna picking up on some of the scarier options that come from this character early on in the set, which is a good sign if they want to be winning this whole thing. Nice hit confirm. Looking at, I think, a kill there. Yeah, nice.
There we go. Slash to the sky to take the first round there. It was looking super commanding for Masoma, but you're able to fight your way back out of the corner with no BP to your name. All good. And crosses under the EX projectile too.
Yeah, not afraid of 6's options. Must have played against this character once or twice on the rank grind so far. You got it, right? And Yuel definitely a threat in this game. I think we talked about really strong ultimate skills. 2-1-4 ultimate for Yuel is really scary to deal with, and I think some of her other supers give her some unique extensions in this game. She also just got general like buffs, quality of life across the board, I believe.
Yeah, now she's able to use a lot of these ult skills as enders into links to, you know, get a lot of these save jabs into the stance. So, you know, definitely running the pressure. Something so strong for her, but no, tried to go for the spot dodge, and then right after gets reversal grabbed anyway by Masoma.
You're right there, maintaining pressure. Oh, okay. 11.
Yep. Close the stare down, but no, Masoma catches the run up. Maybe an attempt on a grab from Makouna there on the patience. Beautiful react.
Okay, just sitting back. Nice. And playing a little bit further back for a moment there, but you can only do that for so long against 6, who will just kind of close the gap on their own. Nice throw. Baiting the counter. Oh no, it's tagged low.
Flash on through, tried to go for the backstep, but no, Masoma pulls up with the EX projectile. It follows the pathing, and now Makouna stuck in the corner.
Amazing throw bait with the ultimate fireball there, and look at the damage off of that.
Oh!
No! Combo limit! Everyone's gonna have to get used to.
Yep. Now you gotta eat this SSBA. Tons of damage, an extra 20% with that Brave Point drain as well. Run up into the spot dodge. Tried to hard bait the Brave counter, but Makouna going for the delay.
And I see Makouna going into the counter stance pretty frequently on some of these RPS situations and getting tagged low, at least both times that I saw it go off. It seems like Masoma either is just naturally going into lows to start pressure or is aware of that aspect of the matchup, so might require an adjustment.
Yep. DP on through.
Oh,
Catch
what a
the
hit.
Riot Stamp with the run up dash L.
I've never
Okay.
seen that before.
Yeah, all right. I have not seen people chase down 6 on Riot Stamp. That is kind of crazy.
Whoa, that's amazing. Going under the fireball too. A lot of interesting moving options from Makouna here. Yeah, I feel like 6, if you're not flashing gold the whole match, you aren't playing the character correctly, right? Like, there's always a cooldown you can be blasting.
Exactly. Just letting it rock like it's FF14 skill rotations, but no, we're going to bring us over to the corner once again. The Raging Chain for all that corner carry into the Rekka Ender.
Nice, and the stagger there. Maybe looking for a reversal. Oh! No pickup. Lucky break for Masoma. Still sort of one really good hit to win, but the low.
Dash on through. Alrighty, round on the board for Makouna once again. Damn, check with the 6XL though.
And the extension. We are back in the corner here. Nice. A little bit of pressure.
Ooh, nice. I like the backstep to try and avoid the parry, but no, not enough time to go for a whiff punish. Masoma tries to mount the offensive. Makouna just trying to push you back into this court. Damn, you got caught up by the projectile.
I will say, 6XL has changed the dashback option for 236 for 6, but
Yeah.
the new tools have just outweighed that so much. We just see, once again, wall dive, baiting a throw, and leading into just so much damage. Looking at potential set point here for Masoma.
Yep.
Oh no. The turn skip.
There we go. Full confirm off the Rekka in the corner here. Opts to go for the wall cling overhead.
And finally finding a reversal and the back throw, kind of taking the corner back for themselves, but here comes Masoma. Yeah, you can't beat that. Another one.
Oh, you
nice.
are
Hot dog.
nice.
Okay, strike throw in the favor of throw. We get one more. Don't need it.
There we go. The little low, the 2L to tie up the set count here, 1-1.
And Makouna doing a really good job of checking some of these scarier options on the side of Masoma's 6.
Yep,
Okay,
kick
not-
through for the plus
not
frames,
bad.
EX projectile. You have so many ways to try and reset pressure as 6 here, and even when you're in your minus frames, right, you go into the EX Riot Stamp for some more plus frames or a full confirm on hit as well. Makouna just stuck in the corner.
Yeah, look at this, just off of a baited throw or just like a staggered button.
Yep.
Makouna now taking, I don't know, 35, 40, 45%.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in the corner, asking for help.
Yep.
Oh,
Some real
finds
high
it.
numbers of the damage. Not a lot left on the HP, but hops right over for a throw to punish the parry.
All right, just a little bit of damage necessary for Masoma to take the round.
Yep. Set
They
point
do find
again.
it. And yeah, staying on the winning side of this set, but we saw Makouna come back in the last one. Seems like they've definitely got the answers. It's just a matter of they can access them throughout the match.
Ooh, spot dodge again on the U Riot Stamp. Maybe.
Oh, that
not
was so gnarly.
Yep. Alright, air recovery tries to go for the throw. Tech gives Masoma the opportunity to fight back.
That bar heavy comes out so fast, and just look at the damage that Masoma got off of that interaction. Again, 35 or 40% is what you get for a good idea. Let's see if they can find it once more.
Yeah, I don't think you build up the 100-meter for the super just yet, so go for the wall cring reset. I agree, but
Pardon?
yeah, reversal brave counter gets baited out, but Masoma not ready for the Raging Strike, and you are not ready for the EX Claws. Masoma takes it 2-1.
We did see anytime that ultimate skills were kind of going off at the same time, it was often in the favor of 6. Unfortunate. But definitely still on that nail biter level. We saw, 1-1 there, and I think Makouna had everything they needed. They just had to, kind of beat the cycle a little bit. They were losing to a lot of, like, headbutt interactions. Both players did something, and it just so happened that one of those cooldowns kind of overwrote the other in a way that was not favorable for the Yuel, which is unfortunate. But there's some kind of variable stuff there, like on wall dive. It seemed like spot dodging only worked half the time. You could punish on like the far ones, but when it was up close, a little less unsafe, or it seemed that way. So
maybe because you had a little bit less time to react, so you do the spot dodge a little bit later. So you still dodge the actual riot stamp, but not enough time to punish. So just those interactions like that. And if you guys interact with the Matcherino by logging in the top right with any social media, Twitch, Discord, etc., and hit that claim code in the top right, you can put an extra 25 cents into the prize pool at no cost to your own wallet. And if you've already been so generous as to claim that code, thank you. But if you scroll down on the right side, we got Twitch follow quests and YouTube quests as well for you guys to put a little extra money into the pot. So hey, follow Hubert. If you haven't followed Imperius Club already, what are you guys doing? There's already 400 plus of you over there in the chat, and if you're just stopping on by for the first time, make sure to hit Imperius Club with the follow for giving you guys such amazing Granblue action.
Yeah, the Matcherino matchup is very easy.
Yep.
It's 10-0. Anyone that wants to play, you just hit the gold button once, and then there's a blue button right after that. You hit that too. 2 button strokes, you've won for the day.
So easy input Matcherino.
Yep, easy input Matcherino. It works for everybody. Allows us to play a little bit more Granblue every week, and we are in fact back at it. Hubert on screen.
Yo,
follow Hubert through Matcherino right now.
Yep.
Believe in victory.
All right, send him some love. Follow him on YouTube, follow him on Twitch, and follow him into this next set. We got Miles on the Gran versus Hubert's 6.
So we've seen what 6 can do. I think Gran, back and forth. I really have no clue what to think of this character. I think that this is my the only Shoto I ever liked playing, and I think he's really fun in these games. But he can be very simplistic sometimes. Yeah. But I don't think that means he's bad.
Exactly. Just because something's boring or a little too simple for you doesn't mean that straightforward isn't good. But Miles trying to find a straightforward way out of the corner, but again, Hubert just baiting out the movement, the attempts to try and take back this space.
Yeah, I think it really shows where Gran struggles to find unique ways to break that back and forth, the pressure situations. But when they get the hit, I mean, Hubert is still down nearly half a life bar, and it seems like they've been in the driver's seat the whole time. So 1 or 2 more of those could be looking pretty good. This is one option.
Oh, I actually thought you had time to block after that, but no, the SSBA comes out. It's going to do a grip of damage, but Hubert is still going to live with just a little bit left.
Yeah, this is a pretty close match. You wouldn't think it based on what we saw happen, but no confirmed. So unfortunate. Okay, it's a reversal. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Power level of this character has very little to do with the amount of things that he can do, and it's just what each one of those things resolves to.
Exactly. All the tools. If you're able to find a good SSBA on the counter hit, definitely evens the life lead back in your favor. Enough for a DP to close out the round. Hubert not too happy about that one, so trying to mount the offense once again.
Miles is living so deeply inside of the 66L into 2M plus frames infinite that right there got the hits, decided not to convert off of anything.
Exactly. Didn't believe in the hit. They're I just want to run the pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, they're blocking this. I know this. Oh, nice throw. That's clean.
Yeah.
And another one.
Do it again. Okay, how clean though?
I dare you.
Third one would have worked, but instead Miles cashing out on the walk back shimmy, counter hit, and killing with the boot to take game number 1. And Fleet of Foot hitting us with the prime. Thank you so much.
If you don't go onto the Matcherino and follow Hubert right now, he's going to lose his set. So I need you guys to check that out immediately.
Yeah. You gotta save him, bro. Guys, it's because you haven't subscribed to his YouTube channel. Send him help. Send him support.
We'll let you know what happens. Just go. Big cells on deck. And we are kind of covering the corner to corner here, but we're seeing the strength of Brave Counter in this tournament so far. It's such a useful tool. The cost is there, but what you get for even a blocked one is just so massive.
Yep.
Damage looking pretty massive here for Hubert. 1 BP left on the side of Miles, and going to spend everything.
Man, Definitely a back and forth round in the beginning there, but that last sequence, HUEBERT just ran away with it. Knew exactly when Miles was going to try and press with the DP, but knew exactly when you were going to go for the super jump. So not a lot gained off of the counter hit anti-air, but does it matter if you do it again?
And those conversions, you can get a lot of distance off of a counter hit 2H if you have the root ready.
Let the DP rock once again. Use the M version so the cooldown comes up a little faster. I agree.
All right, having to block that projectile means that Miles is back on the side of defense. Ooh. Oh, that's going to be huge.
Yep. Close it out with a close H off of the Raging Chain. You still had some more damage left in there, but didn't even need it. And now Miles is on set point.
Gran sweep is just like such a quintessential Arxis button. Just low profiling, a bunch of reversals, leading into a brick of damage, like relative safety. I mean, look at this.
I've never seen Soul 2D and Gran 2U in the same room, is all I'm saying. No, the attempted throw, but HUEBERT not going to get full punish for it. It's an awkward scramble situation.
Oh.
Damn!
And looking for a counter that just was not there. HUEBERT going to win that interaction in a big way and finds the corner again.
Exactly. Is the Blockstep in the room with us right now? Is the 2U in the room with us right now? HUEBERT no longer with us. He's headed down into the loser's bracket as Miles moves on 2-0 to the next round.
2D is so nasty.
Mm-hmm. Hit him with it. Oh, yeah. Baited out the Brave counter like you said earlier. That Raging Strike, absolutely not what Miles is looking for there. But, all right, wait out the ultimate Riot Stamp. Tries to check you with the little leggy, but end your turn here. Oh, catches out the shimmy into Raging Strike.
Yeah, it's just like such a minute thing, but being able to block it out on defense and just wait for an opportunity there. I don't know what the startup is on 2U, but it's got to be quick. Just looking at it visually, that is not a reactable low, I would say.
No way. Some of the 2Us in this game are pretty fast, I gotta say. Ladiva's, for all the animation that it has, definitely also one of the faster ones that I can think of just off the top of my head, but it's not something you're looking for and you're like, oh, okay, I will block in reaction to Gran breakdancing. Like, no,
no.
Maybe you're him, but I'm not him personally.
Yeah, there could come a day if I really put my mind to it. That's what I tell myself when I turn the PlayStation on, but today is not that day. And for HUEBERT, it is not yet that day, but there's still plenty of time to play. You know, they're still looking at winners bracket, so it's a long climb if you lose earlier in the tournament, but it's a climb that teaches you a lot of lessons.
Yeah.
Speaking of
the
lesson
lesson we're learning here is that this Gaia dude hit us with the tier 1. The big 36 months, the big 3 years.
That's a long time.
That's what I'm saying.
I am just interjecting to say I'm very, very excited for this. Kilo and MBK are two of my favorite players, so I'm very, very glad I was able to snipe this match for stream.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good
yeah,
catch.
This is a historical matchup. I'm sure you've seen these two, probably in like grand finals plenty of times for the last version of this game.
Definitely some accomplished players headed up to the stand here as we see MBK6 versus Kilo's Nier.
MBK really said Belial is not degenerate enough for me, which I think is beautiful. And Kilo and the Nier, definitely a strong character. And I'm forgetting who they used to play, but I think they had a CAG. So there are some parallels there.
Yeah, we mash on the EX projectile. That's a bold 5L.
What a crossover! The air reset. I haven't seen that exact version before, and it didn't seem like MBK had either.
No, I definitely was not ready for it. I got hit there, and then you also had time to roll through and keep the corner as well. Nice, and a DP comes through to kill MBK without even a special cancel needed.
Battle 2. Engage.
Okay, nice anti-air, and honestly nice like empty jump there just to make sure that wasn't too risky. Seems like Kilo's feeling out what MBK's familiarity is with the toolset and the fundamental side of 6.
So I got the 5L, 6L.
Here we are, partying.
Yep, Wreck into the corner. 2S for the reset.
Ooh, that can hit. Oh yeah, that
You do
just
it
goes wherever they are, huh?
Yeah, follows on the puppet, tracks on it. 4 stocks on the board for Kilo, so any hit should be enough to kill unless you're a little too early on the special cancel. MBK, one more chance at life.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone anti-air that before, so I feel like Kilo just didn't have the follow-up, because it's just like, does that even work?
Yeah, right? You did the Hail Mary 2H, you didn't believe in it, and you're like, wait, it worked? Even with the red flash, you're like, huh, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't think I'd get this far.
Oh! Nice counter to seal the deal for Kilo, going up 1-0, and MBK had the right idea there, was like very slowly approaching as far as like a character like Six is concerned. Disabled the doll for just a moment, but the spawn time on that, you know, death comes back pretty quick. Comes for us all.
Ooh, beautiful side swap. Never mind, actually still stuck in the corner, and because you had to super jump out, MBK had all the time in the world to anti-air.
Wow, what an excellent pickup there. Finds the extension, and we are going corner to corner. And perhaps back again. Finding ourselves mid-screen. Kilo with pressure, but counter's gonna put short work to that.
Yep, plus on block, +6, brave counter gets you your turn back, spot dodge through the claws.
Wow, that was a great anti-air. And close H too, not electing for the slower 2H, just really knowing the normals there.
Yeah, we saw the slash coming out from Death. No special cancel from Kilo, so maybe didn't believe in the hit, but yeah, off that last interaction, MBK able to seal out the round.
Huge jump in, right over the fireball too. You know, whether or not you think these characters are too strong, you are seeing 2 players put on the clinic in the matchup. Like, I've seen so much anti-6 and anti-Nier, like, bits and pieces here. So definitely study up. You know, these characters are not going anywhere. Whether or not you like playing against them, other people do like playing them. So, see what they do.
Yeah, you gotta learn the matchup. The cross-up actually didn't even reach to the other side, so no hitbox. A big throw away from MBK, though, makes them eat this quarter combo, but it's not enough. Okay.
All right, favorable trade. A lot of life to lose there for Kilo, so I think happy to spend the bravery points. Oh.
Flash on through, get Death off the screen, but it's only 2 seconds, right? You gotta take as much screen space as you can in that time, but you have to be afraid of 6XL as well. Damn.
Yeah, and both characters have really good reversal options on pressure too, so I think like changing your pressure a little bit, you can be so forward moving with a character like Six, but if you're just going to bravery counter out or like, you know, use their EX counter to reverse the situation, you have to be a little bit more nuanced about it, which both these characters or players are really capable of doing.
Yep.
But right there again, yeah, and now all of a sudden you're looking at Death, and like it's never like feels overwhelming on the approach if you have those resources.
Yep. Alright, and the combo EX projectile still locked down in the corner. Kilo has used all of their BP to try and avoid this corner situation, but it just means you die with 150%. We are tied up 1-1. Alright, final game here. Tries to swipe on through with a 5H, but nothing found. Damn!
Wild jump in.
Right? I actually didn't even think that would reach. I'm sure MBK and Kilo didn't either, but again, swiping Death off of the screen. I love these challenges with the 5L. Damn! And the projectile not only catches out the JU, but still has enough time and enough durability to catch Kilo on the way down.
Yeah, look at the damage there. A massive conversion on the side of MBK. That's 1 bravery point down. Spends another one. And looking really dangerous. I think this is going to be the round as long as everything goes MBK's way.
Yep.
Keeping it easy.
Alrighty, set point for MBK. Let's see if we can close it out. Nice walk back, avoids the 6XL.
Oh,
Ooh.
and right there again, that spot dodge, but maybe just a touch too late. That recovery meant that MBK was still pressing when like things were over, and Kilo in the corner looking like they're in a little bit of danger. Oh, a pickup.
Super jump over, gets the corner back, but Clean throw tech from MBK. Trying to play it a little slow and wait out Kilo's meter. I agree. Ooh.
Those anti-airs have been everything in this set for MBK. Once again, looking like they're on the brink of victory.
Yep, swing into the Brave counter. No BP on the side of Kilo, so they are trying to cash out as much as possible on this parry.
You're gonna see SSBA.
Yep. No meter to your name. No BP on MBK's side. You have one Brave counter left. Are we going to spend it? No! Just pull up with a 6-6L after the golden hands.
Oh, another one. Okay, again, did not have a follow-up. Now that everybody knows that you can 2H that, we can start laughing a way to pick up after it, because
exactly.
We're
so used to it being, you know, unmesswithable.
And Kilo now twice in the set. And clutches that out too. Was kind of looking at tournament life there for a moment. But now it's match point both players.
Yep. Alright, JU, no challenge. No, but you're gonna 5L on the way down, okay. Alright, Dastro, you know what I was thinking, but you know what? I gotta keep it family friendly for the WASD Wednesdays. 5L to keep you locked down in the corner. And again, another 5L to challenge death. Trying to be a little too greedy with these special cancels, but leaving a gap.
All the new pickups off of 236 Rekka's mid-screen are so wild. I think that's something that I have to get used to watching this character now.
I'm like, oh, you ended the combo. It's like, no, we got a little more corner carry left in us.
Yeah,
like, okay.
yeah.
Understandable. Ooh. Got out here,
really?
Use the Brave counter. Oh, catches out Death, but not actually. Kilo behind it. No BP to your name. 100 meter.
Yeah, I think unfortunate the MBK had to spend 2 of those Brave counters to deal with that one interaction. It's a pretty costly defense, and both players at no BP left means a lot of damage is on the table every time a hit is stray.
Alright,
corner.
No, but the ultimate slash! I did not think the second hit would reach. Again, 5L on the challenge. You thought MBK would be scared. No.
Woo. Over the 6-6L too.
And Kilo seals it out 2-1. 6-6L is not something you're able to reactively whiff punish to. So Kilo just taking to the skies with that neutral jump and able to seal out the game with the JH. Yup, smacks Death out, but still we have Nier's normals to be able to seal it out, especially with 150 damage. Don't worry, you had more than enough to kill.
I cannot believe that neutral jump. I feel like the spacing was so perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know how intentional that was, or if it's just like, I just got to do this. You know, I've seen a lot of people playing Street Fighter 6 talking about how strong neutral jump is as just kind of like a mid-screen like awareness check, because it catches a lot of those forward-moving options. And I think that in Granblue you're going to start seeing more and more of that too, because we're all worried about something like 6XL. We're mostly worried about these forward-moving characters, so finding places to, you know, stop someone in their tracks is going to be important in this game, and I think Kilo demonstrated a really sort of like simple way to do that. Yeah, really, really amazing.
I'm surprised we didn't see the Gran from Kilo, but I respect it. Oh wait, Ladiva? Red's on Ladiva? Let's go.
Yo,
nice.
Okay.
Or is that Yoshi? Let me double check.
Oh, that's Yoshi, right?
Hard to tell. Oh, okay, so it looks like Red is on the Belial, and it's Yoshi pulling up with the Ladiva. Got the glasses on too.
Red posting about how they were not feeling Gran in this particular version of the game, which is unfortunate because I remember watching their Gran like in the last version and thinking they were so talented. But Belial definitely can play the same game plan and maybe has tools that Red is liking a little bit more. So we'll see how this goes. Ladiva, and I think everyone's always going to root for this character.
Yep.
Oh, she's got the Vern mask. So menacing.
Yeah, walk up looking a little silly. This lady pulls up on you and she SPDs. What are you going to do? Lariat into the corner, pick up into the raging chain as well. That gives you just enough meter for the super.
So good. Spending that, it gives you enough meter, takes away your bravery point. You get the bravery point back from super. It's all incredibly efficient. And SPD just to put a little cherry on top, you know? I think everyone loves a grappler, and it's not often that a grappler is very strong in a fighting game. They usually have really polarizing matchups. Granblue is no different, but we're seeing the Ladiva players. They love the character. She's just so fun to play. I don't think this character ever goes away, whether or not she's on the tier list anymore, you know?
Yep. This character has absolute loyalists to it, right? I feel like that's the grappler mentality. Once you've eaten the grappler pill, you're like, all right, I'm stuck for life. This is just the way that I am trying to live. Yoshi trying to live their way back out of this corner, but no, a whiffed SPD leads into the Raging Strike.
Need big damage. Not too bad. What are we looking for there? And oh, big headbutt. Oh no, no follow-up. Oh, still though. Okay. Yoshi is too many layers deep. Oh yeah. Man grab. Yeah, we're gonna see that work. That's just like, it's just free damage with the cooldowns up. It's so hard to deal with.
Oof. But the headbutt seals out the first game for Yoshi.
Yeah, good stuff from Yoshi there. You know, not much to say about a unique game plan. Just, you know, ran the classic Ladiva and leaned more towards strike than the SPDs. Just using the threat to make every big hit count.
Yep. I see in the chat, are they asking, is that legit GC Yoshi? You know, I see the not GC on the name, so I don't know if that's reverse psychology. Like, hey, it's me, GC Yoshi, but I'm definitely not him, or it's like actually just a different Yoshi altogether. You guys let me know. I'm getting mixed.
With that player, it's hard to tell. But I think the FTW.
Okay.
I don't
them
think
apart.
it's them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if Yoshi was playing this game, they would be playing Basaraga. Or like Tag. Something with a lot of
funky big body. Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what the bedman equivalent here is, but Yoshi being put to bed in this corner, down 50%. A whiff on the 2U, but Red was already taken to the skies, right? So not able to punish just yet.
And Red just wants to play, like we were talking about the strike throw game, using this 2M and being able to hit confirm. I think that's Red's game. It's working pretty good in this round. The ultimate command throw is like seeing that for the first time after getting hit by every single like EX command throw that ever came out. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I wasn't even ready for the last one. Like,
exactly. It's like if it's worked three times before, I might as well put some extra damage behind it with the 50-meter. Damn, the step kick from downtown, but you know, -8 at that distance. What are you gonna do to punish? I guess 2U.
Yeah, I mean, well, back in the day, the Ladiva sweep was like 7 frames. I don't know if it is anymore, but
I think it still might be. It is still incredibly fast. I know that.
It's an option. It's worth testing.
Worth tossing out there. It is definitely very minus on block, but sometimes, you know, if you get that 7-frame win con, but it's not looking like the win con right now. Yoshi for the win takes the loss, and Red ties it up 1-1.
Yeah, I think Red, seeing that Belial now has the boot.
Yep.
Get the new era and Timberland's memes rolling for this character now. I think they might be a good swap for Gran in the current moment.
I mean, Belial's got some boots of his own for sure, taking it from the top rope there.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. We saw 66H, kind of an interesting new punish tool for a lot of characters. Some use it better than others, but a lot of your like max damage combos, the kind of thing you do in training mode for fun, start or almost start with the 66H.
Sending Yoshi the Ladiva Legion vibes. Yeah, if you guys are cheering on Yoshi, the Grappler Nation, let them know if you're excited for Red to try and bring the set back in the reverse sweep. Let them know, but the headbutt gives you a little room to breathe here.
That headbutt's her new reversal, I believe, right? If you spend ultimate for it.
Yep. 50-meter, gotta spend it. Ooh! Damn, the body splash from the top rope.
Yeah, a lot of those throws just a little too far out of range or kind of in the midst of hit stun. So I think just a little bit too ambitious on the SPD game plan inside of Yoshi. And Red has the corner again, running the mix, and then just leaving, right? You got a good fireball. You don't have to be all over there.
Yeah, at the full screen, you're definitely not feeling too bad, especially with Yoshi being so low on the health.
Oh.
No, but we just pull up again with the EX command grab. Red gets away with it every time. That's what I'm wondering at this point. Maybe I had the matchup all wrong.
They really gave Belial a running bear grab? Are you kidding?
That's what I'm sorry. I guess it's the walking bear grab, right?
Yeah,
He didn't have stamina for it, but oh my god. 2L Asmodeus. They confirm here. Yoshi taking quite a bit of damage and beautiful air-to-air pickup as well.
Oh, and tries to bait it there. Too early. Nice pickup.
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's going to be a ton of damage.
Yep. Not going to let that one lying down. Do we have the Raging Strike? No, just going to the super. You had all the meter. Might as well with a dive kick.
Spend those resources, but I guess if you don't have to, you can make it, you know, however you want.
Exactly. Got a little bit of room of player expression here, but both of these players expressing their want to move on to the next round in winners in red. Off to a strong start. Yoshi stuck in the corner, gets hit by the Raging Strike too.
And no reversal on deck. Yeah, was not blocking it.
Ooh.
Hey, big anti-air. Let me get off of this.
Yeah, with a cold shoulder, double chop. No, baits out the anti-air with a float.
I think if they didn't change their momentum there, that would have been it.
Yeah. Ooh. Speaking of it, the Goetia seals it out 2-1 for red to move on to the next round. Just taking to the skies, being so tricky with the movement.
Yeah, I think red kind of broke Yoshi's legs there on the air stutter step, and then everything from there was like very kind of like fuzzy and hard to parse. Right here we see again just like the jump over, and then again, and just expecting maybe a guard cancel right there, and just going for it. Yeah, I do think that is how this meta is going to develop when it comes to like bravery counter.
Yeah.
Just jumping and then jumping again right there. Red baited out that bravery counter, and it just turns into like a fully punishable situation, and they lose the BP.
Let's go Jersey.
Exactly.
Pretty huge.
I see you, Pan. Okay, so we can confirm that that was the Jersey red. I know someone in the chat was asking. They're like, "Oh, is that the red from New Jersey?" Indeed, it is. But yeah, like you were saying, right? You block the jump in from Belial. You expect them to go for their plus frames, then start some pressure. You're like, "Oh, let me brave counter out," and then they take to the skies again. You're doing this 28 frame Raging Strike on the other side, and you're like, "Man, this is just how it goes, isn't it?"
You're already pressing because you have to have like a pretty quick reaction to it, and so by the time they're already up in the air, you've committed, and yeah, I think we'll see a lot more of that as a way to bait things out. But it's risky too, right? Because if they just block it out and wait, then you're like soaring over their head. You're just ready to be 2H. So be interesting to see.
All right. Speaking of interesting to see, we got some names I'm sure you guys know and love headed up to the stream stand in just a second. We got Naji versus Bloo for our next stream match.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know the next few. So we're gonna have Naji versus Bloo, then we'll have Broody versus Kizzie, and then Xerom versus Mars.
Damn. Okay, some star players headed up in the next few matches.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of names that I haven't seen them play for like since the new version dropped. So I'll be excited to see. Honestly, everyone here, Naji was really strong on the Djeeta in vanilla, and has also been like taking names in Street Fighter recently.
Yep.
Bloo, one of the go-to for Eustace. Not too many people played that character in America, especially. So it was always kind of like something to catch someone off guard, but they were really solid as well.
Yeah, Eustace definitely relatively underrepresented in A, like you're saying, right? A little on the technical side. Yes, it's a charge character with technical inputs, but I've even heard some players, you know, kind of struggling, especially with 6-6L, you know, going from the down back. They're like, yeah, I got to turn off my technical inputs, make sure I don't accidentally get that charge. And, all right, getting a decent amount of damage here off of the whiff DP.
I was going to say, you know, it's a character with charge inputs, but it's also a character with easy inputs. I think that really changes what you're able to do, especially if you're not used to that style. Yeah. The other thing is, it enables a lot of things that you couldn't do otherwise. And I think Charlotta players we've seen find ways to like make that really work for them. I think Eustace can do that too.
Run up charge motion, just trying to keep Naji locked down in this corner right now. Not a lot of help to their name, but doesn't quite get the pickup off of the ult skill.
Oh no! I think they were looking for a far light kick there and could not find it. And okay,
Yep.
Naji shimmies are out of control.
Blue does not even want to deal with it. He's holding on to the down back for his life. He's like, I'm good, dude. I do not want to die like this.
Yeah, this is definitely Djeeta's favorite space to play. Just like
Yep.
2-3 character lengths out.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, get me
That's
out of
the
there.
EX. Damn. But the gunshot seals it out. Even though Naji tried to go for that comeback there. Yeah, we were seeing them mount the offensive out of the corner there, but one well-placed projectile was enough. Nice dodging red on through.
Good DP, solid. No resources spent at all. Just a good old-fashioned reversal. Oh wow. Went through the safe jump, but maybe delayed just a bit and checked Naji's pressure there. Oh. Throw bait, very real.
Alright, run up. Brave counter into the grenade set. Try and keep you locked down with the EX orbs.
A little too far from the corner, but oftentimes we see 2-on-4 does that full carry and you can get a big extension there, but lucky break for Blue, who now has had their luck run out. Super going through the grenade, and I think that's going to be enough damage.
No brave points in the bank here. Enough to kill.
Battle 3.
Alright, round 3. That feels like it's been going for some time. A lot
Yeah,
going
right?
on here. Oh, great jump out of the corner, and the run-up jab, too. Oh! Tries to skip a
DP out
turn.
on special. Yep.
Okay, this is
In
going
the
to be
corner, this is
full
the big
conversion.
starter. Yeah.
And the super. You don't see too much damage. I mean, Djeeta used to chunk somebody for any hit like that, and now we have super on deck, everything. It's still quite a bit, and the positioning is really the big part of it. She can find those hits from anywhere.
Yep, and any of those hits is going to lead into so much corner carry. Tries to go for the air stall to bait out an anti-air, but nothing found from Blue here. All the
There
meter
we
in the
go.
world, but no health, and the first game goes over to Naji. It felt like that was a long one, right? Both of these players not trying to be, you know, too crazy about it, approaching the neutral.
Yeah, they're definitely familiar with how this game was played before things like 6XL, and they're still able to use those things, but like it does slow down the pace a little bit. You can see Naji going for these like far light confirms, something that Djeeta was always really strong with.
Yep.
But it means you can pressure at kind of unique ranges with the character, and Eustace is all about unique ranges as well, so
Yeah.
makes for an interesting matchup.
Exactly. A lot of weird angles that these projectiles can try and cover on the screen. Yep, even with the jump back, right? That's a really hard angle to try and catch out. Damn! Catches you out with a raging strike. This game number 2 is already off to an explosive start. And speaking of the big 200 in the Matcherino from Imp himself. Oh my god. Alright, you players got a lot to fight for in the prize pool right now. Naji saw the notification and said, no, I'm trying to get a slice of that prize pool for myself.
Oh yeah, they're on their way to finding it too, and oh, just the raw. I love that. No response, no follow-up. Just pushing towards the corner, and finally does find the damage here.
Right, set point for Naji.
Battle 2.
So I'm turning it on. You know, a fish is starting to thaw out. They had to find something.
Exactly. Had to defrost it a little bit in combat, and now
Definitely
One
warming
round
up over
away.
the course of this bracket. 213 people you got to chew through.
Yeah.
So find your warm-ups early.
exactly. Almost $1 for everybody in the bracket right now. Blue might be one of those fellas headed down into the loser side if you can't find a way out of this corner. Oh, and that is not the way out.
Wow.
No.
Lucky though.
Yeah. No full punish from Naji, but still locked down in the corner. Gets the conversion anyway right after.
Yeah, I feel like the walk back far heavy from Djeeta is like the quintessential can opener for this character. But it feels like this damage is all just something that was owed for that DP punish anyway.
Yep.
Okay,
Exactly.
and fighting for their life.
One hit. Ooh, chip damage range. Yep.
Oh,
Caught up on
finds
a
it.
meaty projectile. What are you supposed to do? And Blue heads down into the loser's side. Naji 2-0.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do when you're at that last bit of health, but sometimes it can be hard to access that stuff. You know, looking for a spot dodge or a roll in you're putting yourself in a different danger if you commit to that. But it looked like
Yep.
it could have been maybe all that Blue had left. You know, it's not easy to mount a comeback in this game.
No, not at all.
I kind of like it that way, though. You know, you hypothetically you earn that advantage, and there are definitely ways to. You can spend that meter, damage waves really quick, especially if there's a lot of like BP used over the course of the first 25-30 seconds of the game.
Yeah.
So if you can earn that hit, you know, the hard way, you're gonna get a ton of damage for it. It's an interesting game flow.
Exactly. And with the strength of ult skills now going into Rising, right? Yes, you can still kind of rob a round back by having that reversal SSBA. It takes 2 of those BP, so depending on how much they've used earlier in the round, it can do an absolute grip of damage. But using that 100 meter for the SSBA means that you're not using any of those ult skills. So depending on the character, that could be your only reversal option for 50%. It could be your only neutral skip option, or so many other things that you're kind of giving up as far as opportunity costs goes. So it's a really interesting decision when that low health player is at the 100 meter. So it's very cool to see.
Definitely. Oh, we got a message from the admin
From one of the runners.
Pulling up with the TO laptop themselves.
and the staff.
A message from your sponsor.
You heard him. Let's go, Kizzie on the Siegfried. Masked Percival, it says.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll lean into your RP for this one. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Percival still exists in this game. He's got a hat. Sword's about the same size. Swings it a different way. And Broody on the 6.
Yeah, letting it rock. One of the strongest characters out here. Viram in the chat saying, no, it's not. The real Percival main's out here saying, Kizzie, I do not trust it. I do not believe it. You have betrayed the brethren. Yeah, you're a warrior, not a wordsmith, but not a warrior of the Percival variety as we head into game number 1.
Take off that mask, see who he really is.
Yep,
Me and my gang of meddling kids and my dog.
exactly.
Alright, Firewall game on deck. Here we go. So we are going to see what this character is capable of, because Kizzie is capable of winning this tournament. That's I guess, my early read on this. Kizzie will make whichever character he chooses to play look incredible. So, off to a good start. And straight to the super.
SSBA going to do quite a bit, but with only 1 BP down, there's no damage added. Broody still at the one-touch situation. Tries to go for the bait wall cling to catch out maybe a DP, but Kizzie is not going to bite. You have too much to live for, but no, baits out the DP anyway.
Just knew that Kizzie was going to go for chip there and runs up into the spot dodge. This is ultimately Broody's chance, but it was a narrow chance at that.
Yep.
Really liked what they were going for there. When we're talking about those comebacks, that one would have been earned had it come to fruition.
Alright, running for 6XL, reset with the 5L, catches out a late mash from Kizzie. Maybe trying to fuzzy there.
Okay, plus frames.
Ooh. Yeah, locked down with that 2M. This is a full conversion. I don't think we spend the meter here just yet. Or actually, you know, you did spend the 1 BP. Yeah, might as well get it back and siphon one from Kizzie as well.
I think if you see the 1 BP come out, you probably see the super, but I mean, oh no! What were they looking for?
Oh, I have to imagine that was either a misinput or they didn't think that Kizzie was going to get hit by the jump in and then tried to hard bait the Brave counter. But now, oh no, that's 2 parries that didn't work out and a jump in that got smacked down straight to the sky.
Oh no, I do not know what Siegfried's install does, like the super install, but it is looking pretty good for Broody, who kind of felt like they scraped by. Two near comebacks there.
Yeah.
That was looking very scary all of a sudden.
Exactly.
Huge jump in. And I mean huge. That button is so big.
Wait, huge riots? Oh, because it's projectile invul. I was like, how did that go over the projectile?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that catches so often, but the projectile invul property, smart choice. And now Broody has Kizzie K locked down in the corner.
Alright, Kizzie guard countering out. And just, buffing up. This is a huge damage boost at the cost of just a little bit of life.
Damn, the little leggy gets jumped over with the EX projectile. Broody has all the BP in the world with the super as well. Might be able to kill with 120 on the drain. Yep.
Wow. Optimal. Plenty of damage on board. I wasn't sure they were going to find that. After a few of those, it felt like the scaling was going to come into play, but
Right.
Combo limit maybe not a factor for 6.
Yeah, with a lot of these grounded combos, right? If you don't take to the sky until or late on into the combo, and you have the BP, you have the super as well to close it out, definitely going to do a grip of damage. And we got to thank Noob Cheesecake for the raid as well. Thank you for stopping on by, homie, and thank you for entering as well. Always a joy to see you.
Okay, straight to mid-screen. And again, getting tagged there. Oh no, we're going to the corner.
Push you all the way over. Lost a little bit of screen space, and Kizzie wants to drop the 50 to get it back. I agree with the walk back 2M.
I love Kizzie checking with that 2M and getting EX Rekkas out of it. So sick.
Yep. Ooh, EX dive kick does not get baited on the anti-air and wakes up straight into the Sonic Wave.
I will say that fireball is extra hard to spot dodge.
Yeah.
Definitely
It's
a
so
good
active.
checkmate button.
Yeah.
Active and like slow moving, you know?
Yeah. That's scary. You got to be really on point with the timing here, but Broody runs us over to the corner. Kizzie, no room to go for the projectile unless you get the back throw.
Looking for something here. All right, nice.
Damn. All right, another parry gets you out of dodge here, but still has to fight your way back in this mid-screen. Tries to air stall with the projectile and the lingering hitbox as well. Bring us over.
Six just flashing colors constantly. It's so funny to see. I mean, there's so many resources in this game that you can't help but do it if they're going to work.
Exactly, and one of those resources you're definitely missing after this SBA is the HP, as Kizzie K ties it up 1-1. And I mean, like, it's like we were saying earlier, right? If your 6 isn't flashing gold constantly, just rotating all the skill cooldowns, like, what are you really doing, right? So many of those moves are so powerful to enforce the spacing, bait out DPs, bait out specials that try and take their turn back, but all right, Kizzie K finds the hit.
Yeah, Kizzie definitely been really good about mitigating these things, keeping a lot of space in neutral, and right there, just going right under the fireball, finding jumps over some of the forward advancing moves, like really trying to like keep Six's toolkit in check.
Yep.
Can't do it forever though, I guess. Hard knockdown, and looking for a shimmy but not finding it. Kizzie definitely killing it this round. Oh, finally though. It was bound to happen sooner or later.
Yep, the U Riot stamp baiting out the throw, gets all the corner carry in the world. Damn, corner! The corner, but it doesn't matter if you jump over with that J. And Kizzie K on set point.
Incredible use of like the very normal toolkit here to deal with Six's best options. Again, jumping right over the fireball, predicting movement.
Yep. The walk up, try and go for the shimmy and the walk, but no. Parry gets you another chance to breathe. Nice, I like the use of the 5U to bring you back out to the mid screen.
Oh! Whiff throw, plus on whiff. Love to see it.
Scary, I know you're looking for the DP, but Kizzie doesn't bite. Does get opened up by the claws though.
Oh. Early jump in, and lucky no punish for Broody.
Careful, caught out with the run up 2L. Yeah, all the corner carry in the world with the pole arm run. Boom!
Get checked. And no follow-up mid-screen. Nice little jump in afterwards, but nothing major.
Yep,
yeah, get off the
anti-air. Ooh! Tried to dash on the beta, but DP. Kizzie didn't bite, but goes in for the ultimate claws.
I think that Broody is doing that to look for Brave counter, and has not found one as far that I've seen, but really clever usage of the tool.
What?
Oh no, the jump is not high enough! Broody's staying alive.
Bro, that's like the first time I've seen Siegfried SBA miss. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like that move catches out so many attempts to try and bait out reversals, but that one, the super jump to the skies and the air stall, so smart from Broody. Now we're on final round.
Okay, no, can't find a punish on the Rekka here, but back in the driver's seat, again, pushing towards the corner. Lots of reasons to flash gold here in the corner, and we are back on top of Fireball. No, jump out. It's going to come in favor of Kizzie K.
Yep.
Look at that corner combo. Who's flashing gold now?
Ooh.
Alright, it lands this time.
Exactly. I don't know about flashing gold, but I don't know about flashing red. Kizzie K spends the super. Now Broody, 50% HP to his name. Damn, again, another preemptive jump over the projectile, just trying to challenge that airspace.
Yeah, I think utilizing Siegfried's giant buttons in the air has been like a huge part of the game plan for Kizzie there. A lot of jump backs right here again. But gonna get anti-aired for it this time, and that's a lot of damage on the board for Broody. Next interaction means so much. And Broody finds a big hit. Finishing their plate, going up over Kizzie K in an absolute nail-biter. Unreal. Down to the clash even.
Yeah, I really want to see that instant replay. It looked like Kizzie K routed into the auto combo, but Broody, in fact, waited for the second close L. So the difference in that startup was able to win out the clash. Let's see it. Okay. And in the EX claws. Yep, reset up the 5L.
Here.
5L. Oh, no. Okay, was that startup of Raging Strike?
I'll let it rock again.
Okay.
Yeah,
One more time.
The official match arena slow motion.
Yeah, right? Okay. Combo brings us to the corner.
Okay, jab. Resets out, jab. And then that's I think that's far light.
Yeah,
I see. We
Farlight.
saw the flash there, so I guess you were looking for the Brave counter, just thinking that it was blocked or something. Maybe you were looking for fuzzy jab, didn't realize like reacting to the clash in time, autopiloted into the Brave counter, but then it gave you Raging Strike on the clash. What's good, Panda?
Yo,
definitely the
Vira,
kind of, like,
I love
scholarly
eating
pursuit.
glue.
This is the kind of scholarly pursuit where you go over after the interview and you're like, so what was going through your head? And they're like, I was mashing, bros.
Yeah.
Like,
I hit the 5L and then my hands just,
trying to
smashed
win.
the rest of the buttons. I was trying to fight for my life. Oh, far L RS confirm as well is a possibility I'm seeing in the chat too. Dang. Or just playing. Yeah.
That
it's
was.
possible.
I cannot believe that super whiffed. I don't think I've ever seen that super whiff. Just to like go back to the round before that, I've never seen that super just like not go high enough to actually
Even
punish
Viram in the
something.
chat.
Like
He was like, that's how you know Six is unfathomably privileged when Sig's busted ass SBA lost, end quote. I mean, true.
so we got
That is godlike.
one more set before we take our break before top 24. We're gonna run Xerom versus Mars, which I think is Charlotta Soriz. Should be a good bracket, but I just wanted to give everybody a heads up again that we're gonna give our commentators just a short break to get some water, use the restroom, etc. And then we'll be back with top 24.
Alrighty, last match before that. We're heading right on into it. I see Wavy in the chat saying this match is gonna be funny. Okay, I'm excited to see it. Oh, is that Charlotta versus Soriz?
yeah, it's going to be messy. There's going to be a lot of forward movement in this particular matchup. I'm excited to see some Rising Soriz character that a lot of people think has some particularly strong tools. If anyone doesn't like playing against 6XL, they definitely do not like playing against Soriz.
Yes.
And I think that this character got a lot of buffs through the ultimate system too, so Mars would definitely be the one to show us what they're made of. Was a really strong Soriz in vanilla as well. Also, this character just a blast. Like,
Yep.
so fun. The install is nuts.
Tiniest pebbles. It's an honor to fight an avalanche like yourself.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
letting the
let rock.
intros rock to the first match or the last match
Yeah.
before top 24. This one is hype, trying to qualify on the loser or winner's side rather.
Victory.
Game number 1, Xerom versus Mars.
Wild to think of this as a top 24 qualifier. Like,
Right?
definitely major level talent here. And that's always
Yeah.
been the case with the Granblue brackets online.
Yep, just goes to show you how stacked it is. 200 plus entrants here, and these folks are meeting right outside of top 24. There we go.
Huge throw, effectively kind of shutting down that counter option. And Xerom, no stranger to that grand final slot either. Top 24 for them is definitely just like, you know,
Part of the
a
course.
snack after lunch. Like, it's whatever. It's not the deal.
Exactly.
Huge. Look at that pickup. All that off of a random air-to-air. Something that Soriz is like uniquely capable of.
Yeah, the clash there, not quite ready for the confirm, so Xerom picks it up for the round.
Battle 2.
It's cool that Soriz is good now, but in a sense, like, only from the sidelines. I'm seeing everyone be like, man, this character is so fun to watch, but I would not want to be Xerom right now. But Xerom's like, no, I'm still cooling. I got no stress
that's
here.
why I'm
Caught out with the
Xerom,
low.
You're not.
Exactly, yeah. Ooh.
Alright, nice counter.
Yep. Coming through with the follow-up. Got a couple stocks as well for the install later.
I think Xerom electing to go into grab there a little bit more frequently than they would otherwise, just knowing that counter is such a useful tool for Soriz.
Yep.
Oh wow, wasn't finding the jump in there though.
Ooh. Raging Chain bring us all the way over to the corner. Xerom looking for... Damn, that was a cheeky little reset. But still, Brave Counter gives you another chance to live. 2 stocks for the install.
Oh my god. Get grabbed. And I think that's it. You forgot that Soriz has a Raging Demon. And, and now you know.
Bro has his whole ass out for the super animation, too. That is crazy.
Off.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They were just weighing him down. Mars ties up the round count. Soya. True. Alexa, play the music video.
Big hit.
Ooh.
Meter really puts his character online now, too. Those hits into Ultimate Rush Punch just mean that you get like a really unique extension, a lot more damage on the board, even mid-screen.
Yeah, the U-Dash Punch is an absolute menace. Just going to see the normal version right now, seeing if Xerom is going to bite. Yep, U-Dash Punch just like we said for such a grip of damage here in the corner.
No meter, so probably not dead, but...
Nah. Ooh! Oh, no.
Okay, what can Xerom do in this here corner?
Let's see, we got SSBA available. Yeah, we're just going to spend it for the BP equalization.
Okay. I was like, maybe this kills. Oh my goodness.
At 0 BP, damn. Okay, EX up kick. That's the
thought.
invincible reversal for 50. So scary on both sides. Away from Chip, but 2L still seals it out for Mars for game number 1.
What excellent spacing that was from the side of Mars. Just that slight walk back off of that, knowing that Chip was a factor.
Yep. Ooh. Alright, game number 2. Xerom wants to bring it back. Little wall bounce action off the Blanca ball. Takes to the skies to try and bait something out, but no, Mars is holding on strong to the down back.
Nice usage of that running extension on the side of Xerom too. Definitely knowing what the character is capable of. I mean, they've been playing Charlotta the whole time. They've drilled deep into the like tool set for Charlotta.
Yeah, trade the BP to not have to hold the ultimate skill. Xerom tries to go for it again, but that's just 50 meter lost. So much corner space as well. Yep.
You're in trouble.
Rose pulling up with a Fundoshi, makes his approach. Damn, spot dodge on the U-Dash Punch.
Ooh. Oh no.
Get out the BC. Swing into the armor.
Oh, you are so dead.
Mars with the air to air. There we go. Set point.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, beautiful conversion coming out from Mars here. Feeling good going into this next round. It's okay. You take a couple hits, but you still got a lot of health to work through. Boom!
Huge anti-air. Oh no, no conversion. But still, corner though. That's kind of nice.
Yep. Go for the armor follow-up. Xerom blocks, but just opting to use the Brave Counter to hold on to this corner.
Yeah, I think using Brave Counter for positioning is something that you started seeing the better players do, and it's just so good. Like, you get them off of you, but you also maintain such an advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. You Blanca ball just pull up for the full screen. No. Jump over Raging Strike. I see you.
Okay, okay.
Mars, no BP to his name right now. Jump in.
Not a lot of life left. Going for something here, and getting punished. I didn't know that had a lot of recovery.
I didn't think so either, no. Even if you were able to get some armor out, still would have been able to kill with all that damage multiplier. Xerom is looking to tie it up, but we are still on set point for Mars.
Oh, and the boot? Mars picking his spots so well in this matchup and finds another anti-air here. Oh, a little too high up, unfortunate.
Yep, goes for the follow-up to try and take the turn back, but no, ultimate Holy Ladder. Goes in for the safe
huge
jump.
Reversal from Xerom there.
Damn,
willing to spend that
through.
meter.
Yep. Tries to go for the shimmy. Mars doesn't bite on the fuzzy grab, but no, we got U-Dash Punch still available. Are we gonna kill? It's close, but not quite.
I think if Mars had one more bravery point, that would have been it. That would have been match point.
Exactly, yeah. That 20% could have meant the world, but you, Blanca Ball, means you're safe with the pushback. Tries to go for a dash punch here and Chip. Damage territory, and you get kicked. The ultimate up kick. That's going to be the invincible reversal from Mars to seal it out 2-0.
You thought that was on cooldown?
Nah.
It's not like that anymore.
We got the blue stuff with the 50 meter.
Yeah, Rising has changed me. That is the Soriz way. It's amazing to see Mars play. I think Mars has always been like the top player killer. I watched them smoke some people in an offline tournament. I think it was actually at that Frosty's Fountains a couple years ago. And it's just like very strong Soriz, like solo main.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have pocket characters that would wax like half the people in this tournament, but definitely you get the knowledge check from Soriz, and I don't know anyone else who plays that character, frankly. Yeah. I think they're pretty good too.
I know a few, like here and there, but definitely an underrepresented character for sure.
Yeah, and you come into a tournament, you've prepped, like, you're up against XYZ players, you got the 6 matchup awareness, like you have nuanced counterplay to like the smallest things, and then you see Mars in your pool and you're just like, what's he gonna do? Punch me?
Yeah, you ask around, you're like, oh, who does this guy play? And then your friends are like, oh, he plays Soriz. You're like, that's a free matchup, right? They look at you, they're like, nah, dude.
Not anymore, too, I feel like.
I don't think so.
Like, he was already a bully, but now I feel like he can bully a lot better, especially like if you're not ready for it. Like, is it 2 and 4 you, the punch?
Yeah, dash punch. With the ability to, cash out on 50 meter to keep the plus frames up while you wait for your other cooldowns to keep that strike throw pressure going. It is scary to try and find your opening on the defense against this character now.
That's true. But I wanted to shout out 2 things. First, I do want to remind people that we have a Matcherino and we still have a code left. Please visit it, claim the last code. If you haven't already, do some of the sponsor quests as well. Just put some free money into the pot. I would love to hit Toxic's payout at 320. We're 2/3 of the way there. I decided to put a bonus in, roughly $1 for each person that entered. But I would love to just keep the top 6 streak going. So if you're able to, make a donation, do the sponsor quests. I know all the gamers would appreciate it. I would definitely appreciate it. But otherwise, I did also want to mention that signups are also open for next week. Mm-hmm. I'm going to pin it to the top of the channel real quick. But yeah, the earlier you register, the easier it is on us. So please pre-register if you plan to enter. It really, really does help a ton. We also will be back to pretty much our normal schedule. So on Monday, we'll have Type Lumina. Wednesday, we'll have Granblue, obviously. And then we'll be running a couple of Uni exhibitions on Sundays until we start Uni 2 in February.
Ooh.
But
lots to look forward to.
I am going to give us a quick break, though. I do want our commentators just to be able to get some water to just kind of decompress, because they've been talking for a long time. But we are gonna pick it back up with top 16 winner side. We're gonna see Broody versus WitchHazel. We're probably gonna run all 4 of those matches and then just straight into top 8. So we'll do Broody, Hazel, Key1 versus Lunar, Zippy versus K7, and Mars versus Merp. This bracket is always a blast. Thanks for keeping it going. Thank you guys for joining and for watching. Like, honestly, like, it wouldn't exist if people didn't enter and if people didn't watch. So thank you guys so much for coming out week after week. And if you guys play Uni, we already have signups open for that, because I have a feeling that might be our most popular bracket, which is kind of a little scary, to be honest.
Shout out the TOs as well, keeping everything running in the background. I'm sure we'll be thanking them when Uni 2 drops too, and I'm sure you guys are excited for that as well. So again, send some love to your TO team, making your brackets run easy peasy.
They are running everything in the background.
They're popping off.
It's true.
But we will be right back in a few minutes. See ya.
See ya.
Let's go. How's everybody doing? We are back.
Let's go. It's good.
Yeah, so yeah, top 24. We're gonna stream winner's side, top 16, and then top 8. Give losers some time to get sorted out, get to that point. We're gonna have Broody versus WitchHazel first.
All right. Broody, we saw earlier on the stream, definitely having a good run. So WitchHazel, we haven't seen on stream just yet, but they've been tearing it up in Granblue in a lot of these online tournaments as well. Got second at one of the first ones in the opening week, representing the Narmaya. I know that she's been thinking about some other characters as well to have in the pocket. The 6 has been in development, so I wonder which one we're going to see going into this next match.
Oh, wow. We also got a massive donation to the match arena, it looks like.
Wait, you're right. And heading on over to that match arena, we got to thank Raph for the $5 and Keith Cook for the 110. Damn,
Well,
thank you guys so much for the support.
Yep, top 6 in the books here. You know, we got plenty of tournament left, so if you wanted to do a little code, well, you can't. Everyone put those through already, so thank you so much for that. But if you want to chip in an extra 10, 15 cents, you can follow our friends, fellow tournament goers, very important streamers on those side quests. You can donate a little bit of your own money to add it all up. What did you say the goal was for top 8?
660.
660.
Yep.
We're halfway there, y'all. You gotta put that stuff in. We're halfway through the tournament, halfway to the goal. Seems like pretty easy benchmark to set. So help us out here, and thank you so much for everything so far.
Exactly. We're making good time. 660 is absolutely a stretch goal, but for the amazing Granblue action that we're getting to see, I think these players deserve it, and I'm sure you guys feel the same. So if you're feeling generous, again, the Matcherino link is in the chat, ! Matcherino, if you're feeling generous with the direct contributions. Thank you guys so much again.
And just in case anyone's wondering, we only run first to 3 for finals. So we're going to continue running first to 2, and then winners, losers, and grands will be first to 3.
All right.
All right, looks like Hazel is already in the lobby. We're just waiting on Broody.
I hear the TOs in the back. They're like, where's this Broody fella?
Well, they're watching it on, I got it going on the TV, so they're watching it on the TV.
I see. Now that they're chilling out.
And we are locking in the Narmaya here on the side of WitchHazel.
Versus Seox.
I know.
All right.
Oh, let's go. JC fans.
Oh, so this was... Hazel is embarrassing with that player tag. I'll tell you what, but I guess saw the sticks in the loading screen and did not want to have to go for the mirror here. So going for the Narmaya, definitely, again, another underrepresented character. Definitely a lot stronger with the addition of ultimate skills going into Rising. And again, able to get the link off of the 6XL counter hit into the far H. This is going to be a lot of damage for Hazel.
Oh. That's such a big hit. And like you said, Narmaya could always cash out, but ultimate skills have created some really interesting routes here, and just like the general flow of the game.
All right, 2M to the plus frames.
Wow.
Face down on the flashes. Broody, how do you get out? Again, a link off of the 6XL. Hazel is ready to confirm.
Battle 2. Engage.
All right, round 2. Slash on through with a backstep, just really trying to bait out a counter approach from Hazel, but instead she's just opting to take some space casually in the mid screen here. If Broody is going to give up so much with the Riot Stamp feint, we're just going to walk our way all the way over to the other side.
Like something in particular that makes this character stronger now is the lights in this game.
Yep.
Far light and the Kagura stance being like +4 on block.
Yep.
Sets you up for kind of a scary 6XL, which sets you up for kind of a scary far light, and so on.
Exactly. And it's like you're saying, right? Hazel making good use of that far L and a good use of the ultimate flip. Hard baiting out the EX parry as she goes up 1-0 right now in the set. Right, starting it out strong.
This character earlier, and I'm glad you get to see like sort of top level Narmaya in action here. Oh, finally cracks the defense and cashing out on the side of Broody. Plenty of damage on board.
Damn, yeah, just keeping HUEBERT locked down in the corner right now. You still have DP available, and you are going to live after the super because, you know, 2BP doesn't give you an actual damage penalty, but this is so rough to make your way out on. Baits out the Brave counter, but still, plus nice block guard button check on the cross up here, but still going to get opened up. Broody. All right.
No, too high. So unfortunate.
You hate to see that. HUEBERT routed into the super, but yeah, like you're saying, just a little bit too tall for that super to reach. I think the SSBA has a lot lower vertical range than the normal super there, but definitely expecting it to work and trying to catch on as much damage as possible.
Yeah, we've seen some really clever like extensions here and great hit confirms on the side of WitchHazel, but her SSBA there just costing her that round is so like erroneous and unfortunate. But we're back in the driver's seat. Corner looking good. Going for the regular super this time. This will hit him way up there, you know.
Exactly. Now that one reaches to the skies, but speaking of reaching to the skies, Broody on the back foot goes for the U wall cling. Gets them out of dodge here in the corner. It's not going to be able to kill. I don't think you build up the 100 meter. Wait, actually we do have the raging strike, but still a little far from that 100. Yep, opts to reset with wall cling. Double brave counter. No BP to your name, WitchHazel.
Oh, and the cooldowns. Broody been climbing this tournament winner side on the back of blank you for sure. And this character has such a good tool set for that, but Brody's been finding the best places to use those things.
Yeah, the ultimate claw swipes, that is so scary, right? That's the move that you just put out when you want a high priority hitbox to try and challenge any approach from your opponent, but HUEBERT, again, it's looking like a repeat of game number 1, just stuck. Broody in the corner took already 80% of their life. WitchHazel is perfect for the HP. I say as they get opened up by Ult Riot Stamp.
Real bait. And look at this, nearly corner to corner here, but smelling blood and WitchHazel electing to get that reversal. Just a little bit more damage to seal this round. Oh, the counter. Flashing blue or flashing gold. You'll never know.
Right, the X projectile so hard to try and deal with. Tried to go for the U flip, the invul right through it, but Broody was ready with the 2H.
I think that's it. Wow. Huge comeback from Broody.
Yeah, the start of that round was so rough, but now this is set point for Broody here. Can you close it out, or is WitchHazel going to tie it up once again? Opened up the Raging Strike, but too early. You spent the BP with no meter behind it.
Okay, changing sides here. A little too far out. No big punish, though.
Yeah, a lot of these backstats really aren't baiting anything out from HUEBERT. Not too scared of the EX hands. And now, stuck in the corner with the flip combo once again. Route into the U, sets enough for the knockdown.
I love that restand, too. It's so cool.
It's so sick. Get you a little extra damage, and it's the refund, right? Because of the link as well. So look, HUEBERT already back at 100 meter.
Yeah. Economy for special is really important.
Damn. Flash on through. 150 damage does such a grip, but Broody not quite able to kill just yet with the combo limit. And but any shimmy could take it for Broody right now. HUEBERT, how are you going to get out of the corner?
Yeah, Chip is so scary here, too. Oh, and just relying on that counter. So smart from Broody.
Oh my god, just putting on the pressure so many times, but saw that a lot of these retreating baits were not working on HUEBERT, right? She wasn't trying to challenge with a forward advancing move, so instead running into her face, catching out that poke with the parry, knowing that it's just enough to kill. So smart.
My client side lagged a little bit, and then it was halfway through that giant combo.
Yeah.
And
you just see the big red bar?
So it did the catch up, and I just saw 65%. I was like, hey, wait a minute. You had that a second ago. What happened?
The Granblue turbo combos?
Yeah, but that, I called it reverse X Factor the first week. It's if you pop all your VP, then suddenly your life bar is looking like Dark Phoenix. It's really, really scary.
Yeah. Definitely a rough situation. A lot of strong starts from HUEBERT, but, Six just has so many strong options to try and trip up on pressure and also try and wiggle out on the defense as well. So you can even try and, go for throw baits on the defense, which is pretty scary. So there was a lot of good knowledge there represented on both sides, but still Broody able to seal it out and move on winner's side.
Yeah, really, really solid match, and saw a lot of really cool stuff from Narmai too. Amazing, ultimate skills in there. We saw those restands.
Yeah.
The character is still so fun, the stance dancing. Now you're seeing it off of a staggered light now, just to extend the combos a little bit. It's
Yeah.
very cool to watch. So good stuff to WitchHazel. I hope she goes very far in this tournament.
Absolutely.
blast.
And that was just the winner's side anyway. So speaking of more winner's side, we got winners quarterfinals here. We got Key Wonder versus Lunar, which should be the Gran versus the Cagliostro.
Yep.
Gran.
I would be shocked if Lunar was not on CAG.
Yeah, I have not seen them on any other character in tournament there. So definitely a CAG fanatic there, representing the character, I think, since the vanilla version of the game. So I'd be very surprised to see them swap out. I mean, maybe a DLC could possibly change their mind down the line, but as far as the character roster right now, it's all CAG.
Yeah, you're dealing with someone who likes a character with like a lot of screen pollution and
Yep.
General sort of like trickery.
Wait.
I think.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just thinking like this character's in a pretty good spot too with that new reversal. I think that's something that's been hurting people deeply emotionally. and I've been seeing those like scaling reset combos off the super. Have you seen that stuff? Where you get
the SSB
super
or the
into one of, like,
SBA
the ground
rather.
things,
Yeah. Yep.
and then it resets the scaling, so there's like near 0 to deaths. It's kind of crazy.
Dude, it's so evil. You reset combo limit, which everybody, moans and groans about. They're like, oh man, it stops my combo. But a little more creativity on the CAG side, but definitely not something Key Wonder has to worry about pulling up with a boot.
Ran right in Lunar's face there. It was amazing. All right. Key Wonder showing us how to play this character, I would say. It's a straightforward tool set, but there's a lot you can do with it.
Ooh.
And now having to pick spots. Okay, nice jab. And that's going to be the damage necessary to clean out the round. Using that BP off of a jab just like to set up the combo situation where you couldn't otherwise. Really smart.
Alright, set the seal. I like the use of the projectile to just try and clear out the seal. Swipe on the ground as well. Big Chillin' not super committal. And Lunar is going to try and go for these air stalls, bait out the anti-airs, but Key Wonder just walking them down.
Yeah, kind of auto-piloting the seal break into spot dodge, just in case the spear's coming out or something.
Yep.
Good reversal coming out from Lunar.
Ooh. Yeah, big throw whip puts you back into the corner with the Beyblade.
Old-fashioned strike throw. Oh, nice DP.
Yeah, off of the TP, did not want to hold any of that jump in pressure right after, so says, no, let me spend the 50.
Seems like Wonder's looking for something with all these spot dodges, but I haven't been able to see what that is quite yet. Oh,
yeah.
Throw just goes right over the seal. Lucky break, staying alive is Wonder here. Just a little bit of health left, but we've seen how these matches can go. Chip is a factor. Oh, spot dodge? No, the throw.
At first, I thought that was the back throw from Key Wonder, and I was like, oh, you got one more chance to live, but no, Lunar just laying on the pressure at that chip damage range. Okay, right out of range of the far H. Nova gets tapped on the dome with JL.
Fair trade. Oh, nice back shot there. Seems like Wonder really knows how to navigate the seals on the ground, but still trying to figure out the best way in. Trying to stay relatively risk-free, it seems. Okay, that'll do it.
Ooh. Alright, Raging Strike keeps you locked down in the corner. Don't even have to spend the Raging Chain for it, so you got all the meter in the world to cash out into Super. Might not even need it, though, to take game number 1.
So this Wonder player really respecting our time here. No cinematics, just spend the BP, do the damage, hit rematch, back at it.
Exactly. Yeah, game number 2 already. Yeah, shout out Granblue as well. Does not force you into the cinematic if the early hits kill as well. If it's at that 1 HP situation, you let the super rock just to confirm, but you don't even want to be BM. You want to get straight into the action, but running on through gets caught out with the spike here. Straight hit for Key Wonder, but it's not much.
Oh. Really good pressure here from Lunar, but Key Wonder just finding their way out, and here we go. Yeah, 1 hit. Leads to a ton of damage. Boot extension. Love that. Amazing.
Yo, ultimate boot for the corner carry looks so wild in this version. Let's go, Gran.
Gran's so sick.
Chat saying, it took me weeks to realize it was pronounced Wonder, by the way. Yeah, I went a whole tournament calling him Key 1DR, and then my co-com was like, are you sure it's not Key Wonder? I was like,
I was
that would make a lot more sense.
I was just like, oh yeah, okay, nice.
Exactly. El Capitan on his own ship here, trying to close it out. 2-0 over Luna and is 1 round away. Lunar trying to hold on to this ground space and gradually approach, setting the seals, being a little bit careful, then catch you out with a spike as well.
Yeah, really interesting pressure game on the side of Lunar here. Keeping that spacing, but going in, poking with a 6XL, never being too, you know, easy to scout, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, hold on strong to the down back. All good. You know Lunar is looking for the strike, but again, gets caught out with a spear. All right, clean throw tech means that you're not in chip damage range just yet, but man, all of these U projectiles, Lunar has been finding the spot dodge, I say, as they get hit by it.
Yeah, they finally found a hit on that EX, the ultimate fireball, and just running into a throw there. Throw being a little bit faster than it used to makes it catch a lot of people off guard right now. There's some big adjustments. I guess what is, I think, a 4-frame throw.
Yep, 4-frame. A quick option there. EX projectile to keep the plus frames up, so Lunar opts for the Brave counter into the run-up back throw. Oh no.
Dragon Punch. It's going to be a lot of damage.
And it is, yep, bounce off the wall. Oh! Yeah, maybe a little bit too close on the seal application. I feel like usually supposed to be able to swap back into the corner here, but Lunar at the full screen with the health lead as well does not feel too bad about this as far as Key Wonder is concerned. Oh, combo. Okay.
And those throws, even when they're kind of late teched, you get a little bit of damage and pressure as well, but talking about big damage, big pressure on the side of Key Wonder. Oh, and it's not fast enough to do any response there. Key Wonder getting a clean hit after the spot dodge. That came back so fast. Those 2 touches.
Yeah, right? Boot whiff into pull-up 2L Raging Strike conversion. Key Wonder was ready for it, and with all the BP in the world, you might as well be looking for that one hit, and then a clean convert that you know is going to be able to route in the kill.
That they were looking for an extension off of that, like, skill too. That's crazy. I think if that was earlier in the combo, that would have been another way to kind of push that corner, push that damage. Gran has some sauce. I don't know. That's a lot. that was a lot.
See people in the chat calling him Gran Anthony Fantasy Versus. I mean, that's the Shoto privilege, I guess, right? That's crazy. Main character energy for real.
I don't know. Best for protagonist.
Yeah.
They're always there at the end credits, you know?
Exactly. I mean, Key Wonder has been tearing it up with the Gran as well. I'm sure you guys can check out his stream. He had the twitch.tv, you know, available in his IGN as well, so make sure to check him out. We'll be seeing him later on in the stream, but as far as the next match, we got Zippy versus K7 Show Off.
Oh, nice. K7 on the Lance. Okay.
Versus Lancelot.
Yeah, head straight into it. I mean, K7, you know, from their previous characters that we've seen in other games, you know, Strive Leo being one of them, Lancelot is not a surprising choice here. And Zippy, you know, also really well known in the Strive scene, but has played a lot of vanilla Granblue as well, running the Nier and tearing it up in so many of these online brackets.
Yeah, Zippy's been doing really well, notably with the fish hat. Very good costume choice. But definitely using this character to their extents. Really strong fighting game player all around. Seeing them play in Strive in the past, you can tell they have a really good eye for like player matchup. They can really unpack somebody. So when you have that plus the character strength of something like Nier, I think it's a deadly combo. But we'll see if K7 ever lets them get their game started. I think if you're playing Lance, it's all about smothering, you know?
Yeah, it looked like Zippy barely even got a chance to play a 2 or 3 touch situation. K7 said, nah, Zippy. Let me show you how it's done.
Battle 2. Engage.
All right, into a quick round 2 here. Take to the skies. No anti-air from Zippy.
Great hits.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Maybe
a big
just a mash on death there, yeah. Run out, try and bait the Brave counter with the spot dodge. Before, in the early online brackets, we would see Zippy do 2 or 3 spot dodges in a row, but instead opting to only go for 1, catch out the panic Brave counter, and then run the Oki afterwards.
Smart.
Yeah.
And really, they're just an absolute perfect. I mean, talking about never getting a chance to play, like, K7 was mauling in the first round, but Zippy took it full screen and said, like, no, you're gonna be in the corner now, but I don't have to be over there.
Exactly. Play aggressive early on with Death, just setting all these frame chats with the special cancels. Yeah, you're down a decent amount of stocks, but just keeping K7 locked down, not able to run any of their game plan is so important. Oh no, it goes into the ultimate. Now you only have 1 stock left.
Yeah, 1 stock and not a lot of meter either. You know, the primary way that people get that all back is just by spending super. So this is going to put Zippy in kind of a peculiar spot going into the next hit. Well, on offense, I don't know how strong this character is going to be without those stacks.
That's what I'm saying. Right, ultimate projectile gives you so many plus frames to work with. Brave counter gives Zippy a little room to breathe. That is a big health lead you have to make your way through, K7. But there's no death on the board right now. All you're dealing with are the reduced Nier normals.
Yeah, we're seeing B tier Nier occurring right now.
And those normals in and of themselves aren't the worst things in the world. They're a little weaker than when you have death available, but still definitely formidable, especially when all you need is 1 good touch into a Raging Strike. Zippy holding on to that last BP. Never mind, just going to use it to fight back out now that death is available. Waited out the full 20 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, this is something we've seen with like Zoe in the past, where you would burn Dragon and then be kind of stuck without it for a while, and it can feel pretty bad, but as long as your defense is solid and you're able to use those like sort of general mechanics to survive, it's definitely something that you can do and just like wait it out. Like, I don't know how long that respawn is for death, but for Zoe it was always like 7 seconds. Feels like a year and a half when you're on screen. But once she's back to full power, so.
Alright, Brave counter. Careful of the 20% extra damage here. K7 show off, just trying to run the pressure in the corner, but no, gets mashed on out. Alright, super to put Zippy on set point. Man, this is such a departure from that first round where K7 just ran over Zippy. It feels like the download is complete, but I don't know. Let's see. Back throw gives you a little room.
Big damage in the corner.
Yep.
What's the mix?
That's off the wall. Slash on through. K7 has 2 BP to their name, but they also have the super. Drain the BP for the extra damage. It's going to put a round on the board. Alright, still set point for Zippy here, but K7 trying to tie it up. Brave counter immediately to get death off the board, but more importantly, get the corner carry as well. Lockdown here, trying to play at the spacing where K7 really has to commit to a run-up, but when Lance has that move speed, even that can be hard to react to. Zippy gets caught out. Ready, slash on through, and K7 ties it up with the auto combo. Alrighty.
1-1 here. I think that was, again, like, very straightforward pressure, keeping that corner, running the projectile mix.
Yeah.
Just a matter of avoiding Nier's like counter super and just making the most out of every hit.
The triple close L. I see you into the reset, backstep, ultimate projectile. Zippy's like, dude, what's going on? I don't even know when it's my turn to try and DP. Ooh, there we go. We got the side swap though. Charge up to the meaty 214. EX slashes once again. You're trying to spend as many stocks as possible to do a grip of damage on this super, but it's not enough. No range though. Yep. Alright, again, set point for Zippy. Are you going to be able to close it out here? Oh, nice jump in from K7.
Gets the corner too. Gives you so much to work with. It's like so much time untechable in the air, and then you can loop however many of these. Definitely a very strong toolkit.
Righty, and speaking of looping the combo all the way down to send K7 to losers, and Zippy moves on to winners semis.
I mean, right there, you get 3 of these. They come right back. It's tough to deal with. It's a lot of damage. Character really can make the most out of every single hit. And resources, your cooldowns aren't really a factor in the same way that they are with other choices. So,
yep.
Just once you're in this corner, I mean, you can try to brave counter out, but if Nier is like that far away, at best maybe you're getting a hit on death and then you get whiff punished. It's kind of tough.
Yeah, it was scary, right? That game, that set ending 236U setup. Death is Jino approaching you. You jump in. Is it going to be the late air style JU? Or is it going to be empty jump low? You know, you're guessing for a game there. And unfortunately, you guessed wrong. But that's how it goes. K7 still has the losers run available. But we're moving on to the next match. We got Mars versus Merp heading up to the stand.
Yeah, so this is going to be Kag Soriz, I'm pretty sure.
Think so, yeah. So Merp we haven't seen on stream today, but I'm sure you guys have seen, you know, a bunch of Merp. But after that, Imp, you were saying?
I was going to say this is top 8 afterwards. Everything will be top 8.
Yeah, okay. Our final top 8 qualifier for the evening here. Let's see it.
Looks like Merp's already in there. I know, there's a lot of good matches that we missed in losers that I wish we could have seen. Yeah. We missed like Kizzie versus MBK. Kizzie's still on the way though, playing Naji right now.
Oh my God. That's actually a rivalry.
Man, I mean, if that's the quality of matches that we're missing on stream, despite going back to back, barely any downtime between these sets, again, it just goes to show you how stacked WASD is week after hosting so many of these Granblue events during vanilla in kind of the downtime period. And now when everybody's pulling back up for Rising, absolutely flourishing, and you love to see it. And if you guys want to support all of that hard work for all of those years, you can feel free to stop on by that Matcherino. Again, if you're feeling generous, we got the direct contribution available. Thank you again for all the claims that you guys, all the codes that you guys have claimed, and the follow quests as well, as we head into our next match, Merp versus Mars. Ready, pull up with the Soriz. Let the intros rock once again. Everybody giving respect to Mars says, all right, you know, for you, I'll let the intro rock.
Another one of those level 500 weapons there.
Another prismatic book. That is crazy. I'm pondering my cube right now. The rainbow prism. All right, immediately set the seal. Catch out the jump in from Mars. Blocks on the way down. Yep.
All right, here we go.
Ultimate dash punch, my beloved. And definitely Mars is beloved as well, right? A beautiful getting tooled. Get those plus frames. Nice armor on the other side, but you're still side swapped. Mars is Pookie, but Merp is Pookie Wookie Bear. What is going on over there in the chat here? And what is going on in the corner? Merp. Yeah, struggling to open up Mars. Yeah, you get the 6-6L, but it's spaced out, so not quite ready for the confront. You dash punch out of the corner? It's like that?
Dude. Well, you know, how much armor does that have? It's more than one hit.
That's a great question. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's more than one hit. Chat can let us know the specifics.
And I think Mars just got that whole win off of 2 of those.
Damn.
So that's
I mean, when you crank damage, you corner carry, yeah. Ooh. Spot dodge, but it was on the far L, so Merp has all the time in the world to pull up for a punish.
Big starter. And nice punish on the DP as well.
Ooh. There we go. Looping the close H's there off of the Raging Strikes. Merp puts another round on the board. Tied up here in game number 1. And the round start dash punch. Say it with your chest, Mars. Nice. Oh, I forgot the prismatic for Kag gives her the rainbow rock too.
Yeah, I feel like that one's got a lot going on because you get to see that the whole time.
Yeah, and the sparkles.
Yeah, and the sparkles. Very pretty.
Ooh. Alright, we saw the U dash punch. We're gonna see the U Beyblade. Not quite as explosive, but it gets you the corner carry that you need, forcing Mars to fight his way back out of the corner.
lot of damage on the board here.
Yep.
Oh, actually, way more than I expected to. The BP playing a huge part in that kill, I would say.
Yeah, I saw the super come out. I was like, oh man, Mars is going to be in a rough spot after this. But the rough spot was being down 0-1. I really didn't think that was going to kill. But again, the BP just does so much. That extra 50%. All right, double seal set. Oh, but yeah, but you had time to go for the 2K after, so just clearing the seal off the screen.
Interesting choice to go for that so early on your own pressure, but Merp kind of finds a way around it, and we are looking back at the corner. Nice reversal inside of Mars, and reversal right back at you.
We are swinging. Swing with the dash punch. Tried to go for the far L, but just a little bit too far. So Mars is going to go for a full whip punish, but it's not full enough. Merp fights back.
I think a lot of these high-level matches have been decided on a game ender of like a jab into rising.
Yep.
It just sets up way better conversions than you can with a lot of your like mid-screen sort of jab checks.
Yeah, the absolute awareness to go for, you know, a pretty hard to hit confirm. You're kind of believing in the hit at that point. You know, reaction. Oh my god, the triple air stall, super jump, air TP into the ultimate seal, puts Mars into the corner.
I've never even seen that before. I don't know if that was just like, yeah, ultimate seal on the ground, but it's so hard to suss that out if you're playing as Mars.
Yep. Alright. XL, stagger, uses the brave counter. Mars does not want to have to hold any of that pressure. Oh. Caught in the recovery of the armor too, yep. Alrighty, 2-0 for Merp.
Yeah, first match looked like it was completely in the favor of Mars going into those EX Rush Punch, but when you talk about really strong players like this, the room for adjustment, you know, you don't have to have a first to 5, first to 10 to figure out what you're doing. You sniff out the options really quick and you say, okay, like, you know, this is what they're going for. This is what I'm going to do. And I think that second layer was immediately in Merp's favor and they just swept through there.
Yeah, able to play that mid-range super well. Again, CAG Far H, one of those really strong buttons that's kind of hard when it's presented as a wall against you to try and make your way in. Even though Soriz has a lot of really good approach tools, especially with the ultimate skills in Rising, just Merp doing a really good job of air stalling and just generally being really hard to pin down.
Yeah, I think those air stalls mean so much, whether it's like a dive kick or we saw Six navigating that like Siegfried super. So much of that stuff is so hard to predict, whereas like you're really looking for consistent anti-airs at the highest level as well. Ways to disrupt that mean a lot of trouble for one of the players, at least.
Exactly. I see Wavy in the chat. Buff this Cagliostro champion. She won!
She did
What
win.
do you mean, buff this Cagliostro champion? I mean, if that's the world that we want to live in, far be it for me to complain. You know, I'm not the one up there on the screen fighting for my life against the Rock.
Let me pull up top 8 just so we can see it. It's mostly filled out. We're going to see Broody versus Key Wonder, then Zippy versus Merp. Elsa sent Lunar out of the bracket, make it in top 8, and Xerom beat out WitchHazel. We'll see Elsa versus Xerom, and then for the bottom match, it'll be either K7 or Red versus either Mars, Kizzie, or no.
Well, okay. All right, we got some really cool matches headed up for the top 8 here. Again, Broody versus Key Wonder, so we're going to be seeing some Gran versus Six action.
Always happy to see more Gran. Yeah, Key One was just a lot of fun to see. Those conversions off of full screen fireballs and just like so much damage when you least expect it.
Well, looks like Key Wonder needs a second, so I am just gonna remind everybody that we do have a matcherino.
Yep.
Please, if you're able to, make a donation. I know the gamers for sure would appreciate it. We hit top 6 payout, but I would love to hit top 8 maybe.
Damn, and speaking of the matcherino, a donation that we missed. I see Dr. Sauce with the $10 direct contribution. Thank you so much for the generosity. We're at 338. We're still a little ways off from that 660, but it is definitely possible. We're over halfway there, so hopefully you guys can make up the gap. as we head into winner's side, top 8, Key Wonder versus Broody.
We'll see what Key Wonder can do about the 6 tool set. I think Broody's been really demonstrating the individual skills that make this character really strong and using them very well.
Yep.
The people who did the best against Broody and other 6 players so far were finding ways to navigate those things, finding some really serious matchup knowledge. We'll see if Wonder has that. I think if they can get the straight hits, it's going to be a lot of damage for them. So that's what they're going to need to do.
Alrighty, let's see it. Already starting off strong with the 6 grab, putting you into the corner with these block strings. Key Wonder trying to play patient enough to find the gap for the DP.
Yeah, reversal coming out. And we are back to mid screen. It seems like Broody playing a little bit slower here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's
tried to
so much
counterpoke,
mileage.
but yeah, the ultimate sword swipes again. One of those things where you just want to spend 50 meter to be an unbest withable hitbox. Definitely came up huge here, but Key Wonder able to backdoor you into the corner.
Oh, going for the boot, doesn't find a hit, but no punish either, so not too bad.
Ooh. And swipe through. We're seeing a lot of use of the ultimate claws here. Alright, double throw into the throw bait. Tries to go for a DP bait as well. No, but the slash on through gets caught out by Broody.
And Broody just staying back and relying on that 2-3-6 string to do damage and found so much off of it in that first round.
Yep. And look at the corner carry off of this Rekka. Caught out with a close L. No confirm though.
Oh, big hip and a follow-up. I think that's often something that Hunter can use as a party starter, so maybe a break for Broody, but we are back in this corner. Swinging, looking for something. Solid defense.
Ooh. EX boot, no punish off the 5L.
Yeah, those are either well-placed boots or the jab needs to come out a little bit faster, but either way, good looks for Wonder here, finding the hit finally and cashing out into super. Big damage on the board.
Ooh, dance on him, Granthony. The meaty Raging Strike forces out the BP from Broody. Knew that it was going to kill if he didn't use that one BP, and now he's fighting for his life with the one touch.
Yeah, and relying on Chip here for the kill. Wonder looking for a stray hit. Are they going to find it? So scary.
Using all the cooldowns, but this is less and less things that you have to confirm off of any hit. No,
counter.
Just going for the parry on minus.
Oh.
What started it all ends the first game. These ultimate claws are coming up so huge in the scramble.
Yeah, that claw has been... I think it has done the most damage out of anything in this round so far.
Yep.
Oh, nice look.
Ooh.
That's so big.
Yeah, Dash Age going to do a grip of damage stuck in the corner here, especially with the heavy counter hit.
Yeah, counter coming out.
Parry gives you a little bit of room. That micro delay to try and bait out the momentum DP.
There's a beta DP of their own. Oh, okay. No punish though.
Ooh. And finally a catch on the ultimate claws here with the projectile, and that counter hit gives you all you need to confirm. Nice pickup from Key Wonder there. Gets the first round in game number 2 here. The jump back as well. Let's go.
Oh, beta.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a big punish for the 6-6H starter.
Yep, wall cling for the safe jump. Opts to use the Brave counter, slowly making your way out of the corner here. Gotta be careful of the parry though. Broody has definitely let it rock more than once. No, it goes up for the throw though.
Worked out in Broody's favor pretty much every time. I haven't seen too many of them whiff.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, finally find the punish on the boot. Should be so much damage. One BC left.
Yep.
And nice throw. Clean.
All right. Throw put this on set. Point for Broody, looking for that winner's finals. Wall cling, give yourself a little time to breathe. There we go. Pull up with the EX projectile counter hit. Already in the corner, trying to play the Foozies game. Just jumps right over the fireball. I can't believe it.
A clean hit with the 2M. Fiddled on its Gran pressure.
Go Dorm. We have traversed the length of the stage like 3 times over just in this one round, I feel like.
Oh, that's going to be huge.
Ooh. Dance on him.
But not too high up this time.
Yep. El Capitan ties it up 1-1. Key Wonder.
Believe in victory.
Seeing more sweep in that match. Sort of more staggered pressure, better throw game. I think those things are kind of opening up Broody, who's otherwise has been really good mid-screen. Doesn't seem like they're sort of trying to escape those situations until they have a lot of room to do so.
Damn, EX projectile out of the corner and then throws you off of the plus frames as well.
Unfortunate.
Ooh, yeah, tried to go for close L into the walk-up throw, but Broody was just walking back the whole time. That's a big whiff, but no, Key Wonder still fighting his way back out. Spends all the BP. Wants to put you in that one-touch range.
Yeah, you're certainly there, but that is costly.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that's so sick.
Made out the Brave counter and was ready for the spot dodge as well. We've seen so many of these Raging Strikes go unpunished, right? Because we're not ready to try and bait out the VC, but finally a great reaction from Key1DR baits his way into set point.
Spending your BP early is such a good way to sort of like flag for that too. Like you said, you know, I'm gonna make it so that I can't like reverse elusive if I block it, but knowing that it's coming and looking for the spot dodge there, just the amount of damage you get in the corner for doing something like that is so smart.
Exactly. It's so scary. We got a scary amount of Raiders heading over from SQ, the big 112. Thank you so much for the support. We are here in winners semis. Key Wonder is on set point, just trying to knock out Broody here for this final round. 100% meter is available as well to drain one of those BP. I don't think it kills just yet.
Oh, and the throw is so sick.
There we go. Key Wonder brings the set back from 0-1 to move on to winners finals. Let's watch it back one more time here. Stuck in the corner. EX projectile for the plus frames. Damn. Big boot doesn't find its mark.
And look at run up fierce. 2 of those in a row. Spend your resources. I'm honestly surprised this didn't do more damage. I guess at the amount of BP that they had. Makes sense, but
no follow-up either, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The throw is all you need at that point. Got the running jump kick. Good stuff. Nice seeing Gran win. I feel like people always thought this character was like very sauceless in the like back half of vanilla.
Yeah.
And might be back. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, everyone's got a little bit more sauce with the new old schools as well. It's funny that we can hear Panda in the back saying, nah, it had to be the SSBA, bro. I knew it wouldn't kill. That's my goat over there, keeping me in check. But all right, checking out this next match, the other side of winners semifinals, winners top 8. We got Merp on the CAG versus Zippy's Nier.
Yeah, for anyone that's jumping right into the chat right now, we're in our top 8. Only a handful of matches left for the night, so please take a look at the match arena if you haven't had a chance to yet, and stay tuned for some of the best Granblue you're going to see all week. Alright, Zippy doing Zippy things. Found that corner. Death is partying, you know, it's not too much to say about this right now. It's just big pressure, nice dodge on that counter, and double clash into throw, and we'll see if Merp can do as much damage in that corner as Zippy could. Off to a good start.
Yeah, into the golden statue. There we go. I like the awareness off of the clash there, right? It can be so tempting to just mash your 5L for your life to try and, you know, win the clash situation.
Oh, found the hit, but no follow-up, and then just gets the spear.
You know, sometimes off the scramble, we gotta take what we can get here, and Merp able to seal out that first round.
All you want is a round win. How you get there is no concern, as long as it happens.
Exactly. That round win emblem is in the top left. Either way, trying to keep you at bay with the far H.
Trying to feign death here. Oh, again with that bait. That seal is so good.
Alright, going up for the TP. Outdoor attempt from Zippy. We see a lot of patience from Zippy. A lot of times just holds on to the pressure for so long and then looks for the Brave counter if you're really just staying in his face, but finds the super. Still got 6 stocks left in the bank.
Yeah, Zippy just willing to block that out and then just find the like far range way in. Really good, just like clever and passive play. Well, it's not passive, but patient.
In the corner, afraid of a lot of these frame traps. Them beats out the golden throne.
Yeah, I think looking for a quick out and absolutely could not find it. Oh, nice. Frog hop. Now you're in the corner for blocking.
Run up, tries to frame trap with a close L, close H, but nah, Zippy just holds on strong and then goes for the death call for a full super conversion, or a full ultimate conversion rather. But
yeah, I love it. Opened up. Both these characters have these like hilarious side swap combos.
Yep.
You're seeing it in block stun and hit.
Flash on through.
And spending for one, but not enough meter to kill the super there.
Yeah, Zippy not too afraid of being in the deathless state, right? Feels very calm about holding on to the defense, just waiting that 20 seconds out, and also just trying to guarantee the damage where they can get it, especially with the life lead.
Yeah, and Death is back here. You kind of look for... did that hit?
It did!
Oh,
so
unfortunate. Whatever.
Yeah, I thought they saw the hit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you try and go for the one hit confirm to seal it all out, but unfortunately it was the block. Zippy's patience, even with no death. Death was still at hand for Merp to fall in that first game, but it's all good. We still got one more at least. Run up, set the seals, keep the space, and combo off the spear as well.
I love that extension, that's so cool.
Yep. Damn, check the run up with a far L.
How much damage that is off that far L too?
Yeah, with the Raging Strike confirmed, does so much. Oh, nice. All right. Jab keeps Death off the screen for just a few seconds. That could be enough to seal out the round here. Or at least put some seals on the ground.
Zippy slowly working their way out there. A lot of mileage they have to put in to get this health bar to be even, but with Death barely on the board. Got 2 more swings left. Gotta make the most of it.
Aw, caught out of the air TP as well. Just go straight into the parry super.
That resets for that.
Hit.
Right? Like they've got full resources. No, there's one left. Ooh. Okay, that's all you're gonna need. big chip damage coming from that.
Yeah, if Merp was able to find their way out of that somehow, I don't even know if he had the resources to escape there. I think it was a checkmate situation, but using that last stock to seal it out. Now Zippy is on set point. Yep. Spent the stock.
So
Zippy not afraid. Yeah, goes for the overhead option.
And baits out the cancel as well. Just brutal, overwhelming Nier round from Zippy there.
Man, that one was just the sequence. Hit the instant replay on that one. So stuck in the corner from the round start here, right? And then Zippy opts to use the 50 meter to go into the 236U sequence. Yep, jumps, go for the delayed overhead with the JU. Picks up again, ends the combo early to get one more meaty setup. Baits out the Brave counter, staying right out of range. And the 5L auto combo is just so smart, so sequenced.
Yeah, I mean, that's really brutal. There doesn't feel like there's a lot you can do there other than block it out. And at some point, chip damage is a mounting factor, too.
They're the same thing that I did, but it's all good. Yeah, again, thank you guys so much for your support. You see that big 338 there on the screen, and that is only from your guys' generosity by stopping on the match arena. Again, top 6 payout has already been achieved, but we can reach top 8 payout. I know it's a stretch goal, 660, but we are already over halfway there. And if you want these competitors who are giving you such awesome Granblue action to get that appreciation, get a couple more people into that prize pool money, feel free to stop on by with the direct contribution.
Yeah, 338 is nothing to scoff at, but we can get those numbers a little bit higher. You know, there's the Twitch quests, there's YouTube quests, there's your own pocket money. You can throw that right into the mix. One of these players is going to walk home with a boatload for first, so we can make that boat just a little bit more full. Please check that out if you haven't already. And check this out, we got Xerom and Elsa here. Nier again on the screen against our resident Charlotta player, definitely one of the strongest Charlottas in the world.
Absolutely.
We'll see. I mean, Xerom is a seasoned player. Even against these new characters, I think they're going to have a game plan. So I'll be curious to see what Xerom wants to do against this character. Definitely someone who is going to be requiring a lot of counter labbing, a lot of hate labbing.
Yeah,
we'll
absolutely.
Xerom's done it yet.
Yeah, let's see. Have you gone into the training mode mines to lab out all the counterplay? I think it's cool that we're seeing a lot of matchups into the Nier, right? Because we're seeing a lot of these counterplay options. A lot of these players, opting to, mash the 5L, play into the RPS. A lot of players will just be scared of all the death specials, waiting for their turn, and then get frame trapped into plus 57 into looping pressure. Sometimes you just gotta let the jab rock. Try and fight for your life here as we fight for our tournament lives in top 8 losers.
Yeah, also plays it differently too. I mean, I think the canned gameplay for Nier is pretty strong. I don't think anyone has to deviate too far from that, but we saw Zippy has a lot of setups, plays it a certain way.
Yep.
And we're seeing really sort of slow neutral here from both players. Xerom, I've always said, is one of the best neutral focused Charlotta players. I think Charlotta gets a rap for being really forward moving and kind of intense, but also willing to play at that speed and not force the in.
Yeah, off to a really slow pace in this first round. Just trying to get a read on each other. Okay, what are we looking for here? Gradually bringing up the pace here. Xerom goes for the double throw. Triple?
Love to see it. It's so scary to bite on that third throw after the first two.
Yeah, right? It's there's no way they go for 3. Surely they're going to throw, or surely they're going to go for the counter hit H.
Oh, that was huge. That's really around.
Yeah. No death needed when you got all the BP in the world to confirm into Raging Strike.
Okay, a little bit quicker to go here in this round 2.
Damn, Charlotta ball all the way through.
Huge pickup. Okay, you have the corner.
Okay, 2p6u, we go for the overhead option. I think you did it a little too early because Charlotta is so short. Maybe had to do the JU just a little bit later, rather.
Yeah, I think you're right. I could see trying to bait out Brave counter there, but at the same time, there's really no punish on that particular one, so it must have been a height thing.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Now Xerom has the opportunity to fight back. It's a back throw that puts her back to the corner, but definitely with Elsa having such low health, it's not the worst thing in the world, I say, as they get caught out with the Raging Chain. Just do it again.
I got one more of those, yeah.
I got one more in me. There we go. Elsa takes the first game.
Oh, huge counter. The hitbox on that is so wild. I think normally Charlotte players really want to use that Helmbreaker as a way to sort of change air momentum like we were talking about earlier. But
yeah.
Nier's buttons just don't allow for that same game plan.
Exactly, yeah. It feels like she has a lot of air control, a lot of space control, especially with the DP. Tries to go for the cross-up, but ends up putting yourself in the corner instead, and Xerom immediately looking for the punish.
Big damage. Not quite enough to kill.
Alright, guard button check. Not going to get opened up by the cross-up, but still close. Tried to avoid the chip damage checkmate, but no, gets caught out on the jump instead.
Battle 2. Engage.
And also looking really good here in top 8 losers.
Yep.
I mean, Xerom is definitely a long-time multi-tournament champion for these online events. I think knocking Xerom out of this bracket would definitely be an accolade.
Yeah, for sure. Elsa, let's see if you can close it out. Your back's against the wall, but you still have a decent amount of stocks. About to have the 100 as well. I don't know. Xerom could be one hit away from falling out of the bracket.
It missed, but does it always miss? Oh, and
Elsa in the clutch!
Baiting that Brave counter again. I don't think you can extend. White duo. Oh my god, that was so much damage. I lied.
Yup, at the one stock, the super does as much damage as possible. So Elsa cashes out, and that's going to be enough to send Xerom home at 7th.
Clean 2 games from Elsa.
Yep.
Dang, that super hit so hard.
Man, the slow pace, Elsa just feeling super comfortable, waiting for Xerom to, try and swing and catching out with DPs, a lot of counter pokes, and especially the super once you finally find that hit.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I saw one that didn't kill earlier, Wade. I swear it's it.
Exactly, yeah. It's like we had a little bit of hope from previous sets. Though our minds say otherwise, we believed in our hearts.
It doesn't
that
always
Xerom would have
kill.
one more chance.
It often kills, but not always.
It very often kills the man, but alas, it was one of those situations once again.
Oh man. Brutal.
If guard cancel didn't do damage, Xerom may have survived. That is true, actually, yeah. Guard cancel, doing a decent amount of chip as well on the block. It definitely could have been a factor there.
Yeah, it's it's gonna happen. It could happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be ready.
Yep. And what's happening and what I'm ready for is the other side of top 8 losers. We're going to be seeing K7 show off versus Mars. So this one is definitely going to be, I think, a big departure from the tempo of the previous set, right? Very slow, very controlled. But we got Lancelot versus Soriz on the screen. I want to see some dash punches, some turbulence to try and avoid it, and all together a bunch of Granblue action.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be kind of more of a door knocker matchup. There's going to be a lot of swinging, maybe wildly mid-screen, though. I don't know. Both these players have a lot of capacity for that slow game if they really need to do it. I think that K7 is going to play past Leo when it's consistent. Same with Leo. And then when it's not, it's like about minimizing that risk.
Yeah. Ooh, caught out with the step kick. And the triple spot dodge back and forth.
Everywhere.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They are reeling back here, but reeling back to the wall. The wall cling brings us all the way back to the mid-screen.
Yeah, in neutral here, just was delayed, kind of waiting for the responses. We've seen responses from both players already, so now it's a matter of baiting those things out. I think both these characters get punished for their presumptuous choices on defense. So we'll see how it goes. But so far, K7 looking great. Has those restand or resit combos, I guess I would say.
That is crazy. The turbulence actually caught you on the other side earlier because you tried to get the startup of the U-dash punch. Baits out the brave counter, but not ready for the spot dodge to catch the raging strike. K7 back against the wall now, but UDP gives you a safe. No, it gives you the kill.
Towards then Mars was jumping over that, and it was just barely, not enough.
Ooh, a little too early on the throw. Mars gets the punish.
It's funny. We both thought this was going to be like a really aggressive matchup, and both players are just like mashing defensive options like crazy.
Yep, exactly. They're almost dancing around each other, right? We're seeing so much of that mobility and counter mobility as well to just weave in and out of the effective range, jumping right over the UDP, more than enough time to block, and getting a lot of corner carry out of it, even though you had the side swap.
Yeah, it's sort of sacrificing a lot of spacing for that damage mid-screen, but it feels like it's arguably worth it. I mean, the character definitely has some big forward-moving buttons that can be scary for someone like Lance.
Yeah.
But they are finding themselves losing neutral and back in this corner again versus K7, who's setting up some unique spacing, a little unique timing, maybe a little EX fireball, and finds the hit. I think that's going to be enough.
There we go, locked down in the corner. Mars had all the meter in the world, but didn't want to commit to an option out because they've been baited so many times. Man, that combo ender with close L, close L, close L.
Yeah,
that gets me. It's kind of stylish, I'm not gonna lie.
It's so funny. I mean, your L, your close L and your far L are the same as Lancelot, and so if you don't stagger that right, you're getting auto combo. But doing it just to like bring the sort of the height of the the body up a little bit to set up those mixes.
Yep.
It's really interesting.
Right, the Rekka pressure continuing here in the corner. It's not a lot of damage, but again, it's putting more on the mental stack. Yes, I am willing to commit to the third Rekka.
And building on meter too, look, you pitch twice as much meter as your opponent as long as you're keeping that pressure in the corner and spending half of it for the reversal.
Yep.
Look at the reversal now.
Baits out the delayed UDP as well, crossing on through. Ooh. Caught out with the sweep on the run up.
Good sway.
Yep.
Oh. The punish on the step kick there. I think that is definitely a little bit risky from Mars, but finding ways to utilize it effectively. A lot of damage here. Only 1 VP left that is going to be scaling at 20%, a little more damage than usual, and more than enough to kill. Wow.
You know, to be honest with you, I really didn't believe in the kill, but, you know, for Lancelot, right, where a lot of that combo is on the ground, combo limit really is a suggestion, right? The hit counter goes up so high because we haven't gotten any airtime yet, and now K7 is on set point.
Oh, that's a big cash out.
Oh my god.
And no bar spent either. Wow.
Nope.
Swayed.
Damn. Alright, get the side swap with the ultimate skill. There we go. Beautiful positioning here, but again, with Mars being at 100 meter, this is scary, right? One good mash out could be enough to swap sides or even kill.
Alright, damage on the board. We are mid-screen. And a little better frame advantage shoot. Oh no, doesn't hold it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Tried to go for the follow-up after. Yeah.
Ooh.
Into my outstretched arms, the throw to seal the round out, but we are still on set point for K7. You can't get him out yet.
Just getting parried with abs.
Alright guys, this could be the last round for Mars in this tournament. If you want to see him get one more game, drop the Soyas in the chat. But we are dropping a lot of health here, already down 50%, stuck with the projectile.
Oh, so sick. No extension, but really good wall cling, double overhead.
Ooh! Alright, dash punch gets you out of dodge, but again, the ultimate side swap works just as well to keep that corner.
Ooh, big dodge. Okay.
Bam!
Oh, this is gonna be huge.
Still got a couple BP in the bank, gonna save it for the conversion after, gets
you're
the
so
shimmy,
lucky.
but not ready to confirm, and K7, no, also doesn't close it out.
And the throw.
So
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
a
that's
little bit of a scramble. Yep, a lot of spaghetti coming out of the pockets here, but K7 sealing another set in his pockets, moving on to losers top 6. Mars had the momentum reversal here, but yeah, an unfortunate drop on the scramble afterwards. Spells your doom. Yeah, didn't quite catch out the throw whiff.
Mars is looking for that the whole time, and then just did not have the response. And from there, it was just all over the place. It's, you know, that is how it gets after like a few tense drops like that. I just think that like it gets so scary so fast.
Exactly. You've
I
done
heard
walk
you
backs
before.
so many.
They weren't dancing, J2. That was some Ventures shenanigans. I legit saw a moment that was
Dancing is different to everyone, bro. You know, we got capoeira, we got breakdancing, we got a lot of stuff out here. We got so many different styles. He said, let me watch the instant replay real quick. He's gonna rewind the TV in the back. Dancing is different to everyone. Sometimes dancing can be a little more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? You gotta open your mind.
Well, we are moving through our top 8. Nice and quick. Top 8 losers here. Merp and Elsa. Tag and Nier. We saw Elsa picking Xerom apart in that last round. I think that they definitely have what it takes to be up in the grand finals of this this bracket today. So maybe the one to beat for the losers bracket right now. You know, this character scares a lot of people, and Elsa definitely knows what they're doing. So I think Merp is going to have to play it really safe in order to make this work.
Absolutely right. And I mean, you know, like you're saying, a lot of people scared of the Nier, definitely a very powerful character, but Elsa in particular, right? An absolute grinder, has been trying to learn every single matchup under the sun, playing first attempts back to back to back. So, Merp, are you ready for this one heading into losers top 6? Ooh. Alright, Spike puts you into the corner, but still the travel distance on the death call just catches you out and brings you all the way over to the other side anyway.
Okay, wait just to see if there's a brave counter early.
Ooh.
Oh, I love that.
Yep, faith up the 2H.
I can't believe that didn't hit. I felt like that was one of those unblockable setups.
Yeah, right? When we saw the Brave counter back, I was like, I'm surprised you were able to do that. I thought the seal would just like seal it out, but no! Alright, catches you on the other side after the air TP, was ready for the 5L, stabilized the distance with a Raging Chain, but just barely not able to kill!
went for the Raging Chain there when they had Super. I think that was maybe an accident. We saw a quick reset after that. And, Elsa did find that win, but maybe one of it just a moment earlier.
Yep. Oof. Caught it with the frame chop. Got to be careful. Death right on top of you.
Here we are again, familiar space.
Yep. Off to set up the Oki. Double spot dodge, really trying to bait out the Brave counter, but no, Merp takes the opportunity to knock Death off the screen, but still at such low health, Elsa's able to kill with her own 2 hands. The perfect puts a game on the board.
You know, the double spot dodge, triple spot dodge, when you already have a life lead there, I think there's no reason not to do that. I don't know that there's any direct counter to that spot dodge. You're not throwing in between those block stun hits, right? Like, just doing that just in case of counter and keeping it really safe is absolutely the right move coming from the side of Nier.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking a second here, or it could be the lobby rematch bug. Sometimes you have to like press into results to go into the rematch, so... Alright, let's see. Maybe a forced break between the competitors to head back into the loading screen. But I think for Merp here, especially after that perfect, a little bit of time to breathe is exactly what you need, right? Reevaluate the game plan, go into game number 2 fresh.
Believe in victory. Battle.
I think we're going to get a little bit of a fast forward. It looks like I got booted out. Yeah.
All good, all good. Sometimes the game boots us out as spectators on our side. Now we got Granblue Fantasy Rising Turbo Edition. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is normal. This is just rush down. There we go. They were upset about that previous round. They're like, no. Let me speed run it for you. Hold up. All right. Running on through. Spear doesn't find its mark. Death Call all the way from the other side of the screen. Elsa gonna cash out on all of these stocks. Yep. Approaching the 100-meter. Death is down for a little bit, but still inevitable. Gets caught up with the ultimate spear.
And trapped online. This is one touch away for Elsa, who now is slowing down just like we all are. And oh, it's the break counter here too. I didn't know you could do that.
That's what I was wondering. I just assumed the Brave counter had like a little bit of invul on it, but now the jump in just barely waiting out the animation.
Oh,
right.
What a wild pickup. And the air to air.
Ooh. Oh, spot dodge. I think the spear would have been a little bit too far either way, but still Elsa looking for the answers. Death right behind you. 5 stocks available in Merp. I don't know, you're one good combo into a super away from dying here. You gotta go on the aggressive.
And looking good in the corner, but oh wow. The sweep right out and then the crossover here. Merp immediately in a very bad spot. Managed to teleport out. We're looking full screen, which for Cavaliers always used to be so good, and matchups like this now it's a little bit more even.
Yeah, Elsa has a lot of ability to go for the screen control with the death calls, but no, can't control when you're getting comboed in the corner. Merp ties it up 1-1.
Yeah, huge damage from Cavaliers there to even up this match, and just you know, it was a little hard to keep track of where Merp found their footing in that first round, but they bowled Elsa over, and we're now looking at our third round here, third game rather. Oh my God.
We got a match on our hands, just mashing on through after the 6-6L, ready for the auto combo. Merp gets the corner carry off of it as well. Damn, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, massive pickup off the baited counter there.
Yep. Alright, take to the skies, avoid the 5H. Nice, I like the jab check on the 5L. It's pretty bold, right? There are a lot of special cancels that Elsa can be going for there, but a lot of times just opting to wait it out, so just looking to catch out that recovery.
Yeah, I think what you're risking is like a death counter for the actual like EX counter.
Yep.
But when it hits, you just get so much off of it.
Ooh.
Good stuff from Merp.
Yeah. Getting so much off of that air TP, able to confirm into the kill, and now Elsa may just be one round away from falling here and lose his quarters. Down but not out, sending out death. 9 stocks to your name, catches out the 5L attempt. So smart from Elsa. So many times Merp has just been able to safely jab death off of the screen, so Elsa trying to reinforce the puppet there.
Yeah, I think doing a really good job of it. I mean, look what Merp is paying for that 5L. Oh, I just baited on the third one. Yeah, just keep it rolling.
Yeah, exactly. The double, triple spot dodge, just waiting for it. I know you don't want to be in this corner right now, and we're going to final game, final round.
The backdash too. Merp just looking for counterplay.
Ooh, wow. Such an awkward spacing, and it's like you were saying, right? Normally, Cagliostro feels super comfortable in the full screen, but especially when the death calls are so fast, they travel so far, 6 stocks to your name. Man, this is scary for Merp. It's a one touch, even though they have so much health left in the bank.
Yeah, 100 meter on deck for Elsa and plenty of bravery points to extend.
Ooh!
We'll see how right we were. Does it kill? Oh, yeah. Chad, you don't have to help me with this one. I got it.
Exactly. We're not betting any channel points on that one. So smart to route into the Raging Strike. Keep the stock available so that you're still able to super. And at the one stock situation, the super does more than enough to kill and move Elsa on to losers semis.
Yeah, I think we saw some really good adjustments from Elsa there. Once Merp was kind of coming online, they found ways to challenge that were really impactful in doing the damage in the last game. Just really strong, and character is tuned, but they have every sort of option covered. Like you said, they're a grinder. They're spot dodging 3, 4, 5, 25 times on that. Just
hardest bait you ever seen.
Letting it be as safe as possible.
Exactly. All right, but still great stuff from Merp. Out at number 5 here from the losers quarters. Amazing work out of over 200 competitors. I think it's like 213 by the end of it. So still an amazing placing to hang your hat on.
Yeah, absolutely. We are nearing that.
Merp
like,
in the money
payout
too,
zone.
actually.
Oh wait, you're right. Yeah,
because that was top 6.
Merp in top 6. If you wanted some of our players from our last few matches to be in the money as well, please take a look at that match arena while you have a chance. We're out of codes here because you guys did such a great job, but a few Twitch Quest donations, personal contributions, all that stuff is going to add up really quick. And if we can bring this thing up to 660, then everyone's going to get paid out, and these players are going to get paid out a lot more. So,
good
opportunity for you to jump in there while we're getting this next match set up.
Alrighty, and that next match is going to be the other side of losers quarterfinals. We got K7 Show Off versus Broody headed up to the stand in a little bit, and we got Merp with the big raid of 447. Thank you so much again. Amazing work on your placement. Number 5 out of over 200 competitors, and we're going to see who's going to get knocked out on the other side of that loser set right now. Alrighty, are we gonna let the intros rock? Give ourselves a little bit of time to breathe before what could be your last set of the evening? For these players, not for you guys, don't worry. We still got some more Granblue action ready for you guys after.
Yeah, this could be the last chance for everyone to breathe for either of these two players.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, both these characters are trying to establish that offensive stance and run right at you. I think counter poses more of a threat than the reversal options that Lance has, but
absolutely.
You see, one of these characters wants to be on top of the other the whole time.
Exactly. Yeah, Broody has a lot of cooldowns that you can just be rotating to try and keep that space up here, but K7 absolutely using the mobility, just saying, no, I'm not going to give you time to set up. You got to go button for button with me, but again, a lot of these ultimate claws, just such a high priority hitbox to put out on the screen and try and secure a knockdown during these scrambles.
Oh, nice run under.
Yep.
You get those mid-screen extensions. EX Fireball does slow your opponent down and extend their hit stun, so it gives you some unique conversions that you wouldn't have otherwise. Some block stun too, some tricky stuff right here, in fact.
Exactly. The slowdown on the old skills definitely a little quirky. Okay, stuck in the corner off the light confirm. Broody has the SSBA available, but I don't think we're going to be using it. Baits out the Brave counter here for a full punish.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
You don't have too many ways to bait and punish Brave counter. We've seen it with Nier, but Lancelot Fireball is another really good option for that. You can get your sway out really early if you leave in positions like that.
Yep. Ooh. Double far L linking into the close H. There we go. Who's home?
Oh. Getting hit by that Fireball and back to the corner. A familiar place.
Yeah, all that space you tried to get back here. Broody just keeping you locked down. Cash out into super, you might as well. Build up some more meter while you're at it.
Yep, love the ender with the 2H too, just packs on a couple more damage.
Yep.
Okay, Brave counter. Now you're sitting at 2% meter in the corner, but no, you swing, you hit.
Man.
Broody getting around on the board.
Yeah. Ready for the counter hit conversion too. Get the close H off of it. Leave no damage on the table.
throw.
Jump on through for the safe jump. There we go. K7 trying to keep the pressure on here. Safe jump available again. Well, you know, the thing is, the safe jump isn't really going to do much against the counter, like you were saying earlier on in this match, but still going for it. And finally, we're going to see the counter rock from Broody.
Yeah, Broody's like, is this happening to me right now? Like, I don't have a DP.
Am I getting safe jump in the corner right now? What's going on here? Let me
Why am I holding?
let me pull up the 63. Exactly.
Am I on the ground not flashing gold right now?
Exactly. I gotta rotate my cooldowns. Yep.
There's 3 cooldowns in 1 second. We got more. We got way more.
Oh my god.
I got way more.
He's been glowing the whole match.
Normals are for losers.
He's so blue.
Oh,
Dava D, Dava Da, but can he get the blue SSBA? Drain the BP for the 120% damage. Broody, you are not gonna live this one. Say hi to the Ice Cats. What?
I can't believe it.
My fault.
Oh, excuse? And I can't believe it. The plot armor super.
That ultimate is so good. The blue claws,
so
the
good.
forward advancing, man. The slowdown as well. I think that's a big part of it as well, right? Catching some of the startup from some of these scrambling moves. Maybe can even catch it while K7 is still in the startup of, yeah, moves that move really far but have a little bit longer startup.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very tricky. It's got a lot of active frames. It moves forward a ton. I imagine that hitbox is pretty enormous.
Ooh. All right, Rekka puts us back into the corner once again. Like you said, the door knocker combo. Gotta leave all the damage on the table, or leave none of it rather, as we set out the EX projectile. Oh my god, it crossed up.
It's a really good extension there too.
Right?
How you get pierced after that mid screen? That's crazy.
I know. The 6 champion gets quite a bit of damage, but K7 trying to put some damage on the board for himself. Gets knocked on the dome with the projectile.
And that far light into bravery, just, you know, sort of sealing the deal, making sure that combo does as much damage as it needs to.
Yep. Ooh. Nice. The backstep, able to whip punish.
Great punish. Oh, 6-6. 6-6 for the 6-6L. Full corner carry. We are back here. Such a familiar space. Oh, dive kick does not find a target.
Yeah, really tried to hard throw bait for K7, but opts to take the opportunity to move back out to mid screen. I like it. Take that space back.
The other thing is, it doesn't really come into play when Broody's winning rounds with it, but when he does that raw mid screen and it hits, he gets that refund too. So it's only 25% meter.
Exactly, right? So you just have even more opportunities to leverage so many of these strong ult skills. Goes for the cross up. You thought guard button would save you, but no, we're just gonna go for the throw. Ooh, spot dodge almost kept you in the counter recovery too. That was scary for K7. Still able to block in time here. I think with Brave, the Raging Strike, you might be able to seal it out. No, go for the UDP.
No.
No way.
Again.
This is gonna hurt if Broody brings it back off the Raging Chain, and indeed he will, closing it out where K7 couldn't, sending him out at number 5. That is a heartbreaker.
Yeah, a couple just like last hit moments that went like so in the favor of Broody. Right here we see, you know, is there room for a little bit of damage?
Maybe, you know,
out one more
hindsight's
damage
2020. Yeah.
We'll never know.
But Broody ready to take it back immediately, taking to the skies with that ultimate dive, the full confirm with all the BP in the bank. Knew he had to kill and not give K7 any more opportunities. But again, out at number 5, 200 plus competitors. Amazing work for K7 here. And amazing work on the $10 direct contribution from Hierarchy. Again, thank you guys so much for all that generosity. We have a little more to go until we get to top 8 payout, but there is still some time if you guys really want to make that stretch goal.
I do also want to remind people, it's pinned at the top of chat, but signups are open for next week. Please sign up early if you plan to enter. It really, really does help us out, especially with like setting pools, making sure we have enough people to help run everything. Brackets get pretty sizable. The last 2 weeks have been over 200 gamers. We had to cap it last week. So yeah, just sign up early.
Yeah. it helps your TOs a lot. It helps us know how many TOs we need for the evening. Like, we try and, you know, reserve as many resources as needed to run the bracket well. But it helps them know the workload, and it also helps early seeding to make sure that the TOs can kind of distribute that work rather than having to do it, you know, a couple hours before the bracket, or worst case, even like, you know, an hour, half an hour. So help your TOs out. And again, thank them in the chat if you guys have been enjoying the WASD Open number 4 for Granblue Rising.
I'm seeing Key Wonder back on the decks. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, this is our first to 3 of the evening.
Oh yeah, winners finals. Oh, good stuff. Good. Deserve it. Top 3 guaranteed spot for both these players.
All right. Key Wonder versus Zippy, Gran versus Nier, Shoto versus Yandere for winners finals here. First to 3.
Off to a clean start. Zippy not going to need Death to do the damage here. Got those normals on deck. There we go. Ooh. Baits the sway, I guess? Oh my god.
This keeps the pressure going. You wonder, how are you supposed to escape? You have SSBA, so any good hit could very easily tie up this this life lead. And now there's no death available from Zippy. Nice patience on the down back, but still. All right, uses the Brave counter after the 6XL.
Cooldown taking back. You kind of have about that much time to do what you want to do. Death is back online. Oh, finds the hit. You saw?
No,
Zippy wanted it so bad. I think it's going to kill.
Oh my god, you have to kill off this, bro. Zippy with full stocks and 100 meter. Nah, he said, I am good. You thought you were safe once Death came back, but Death is the only thing you're finding in this first round here. That was scary.
Wonder waited until the moment Death was back online and knew that Zippy was going to make a move. So good.
Going for the counter poke when you least expected it. You thought you had your win con back up, but still able to close it out. And the EX projectile goes right on through, takes Death off of the equation, and then also catches Nier. But nah, Zippy just fights back right after anyway.
Yeah, strong projectiles are a really good way to deal with Death at those like more full screen ranges. And
Yep.
it's forward moving, but the reason Tags is struggling is because a lot of those projectile options kind of come from the ground. They don't cover the space the same way.
Yep.
Okay, Zippy, a little bit more to work with here, and Chip is going to do it. There's a boatload of Chip.
Yeah, I like the use of the 5H there. True string into the death specials. You know you're just looking for that checkmate. Don't have to do anything too crazy.
Already, so much damage on the board for Zippy. 2 straight hits, but the chip damage is definitely a factor.
Yeah, run up with the 5M, play the mid-range spacing game, gradually bring Zippy over to the corner, but gets caught out with the DP side swap once again. And at 1 stock, any confirmant to the super should be able to kill, but you blocked the Brave counter, so you still have to lose your turn.
That fireball usage just to make sure the Death was not online. So smart.
Yep. Fireball into the ultimate boot, gets you the refund as well, so Key Wonder has 1 more ultimate skill available, might not even need it for the walk-up throw. Woo!
Amazing. Really clever stuff from Wonder, I think, showing how to navigate this matchup best way possible. Using those fireballs to limit the ability that Death has at those like more mid-screen ranges.
Exactly.
And, you know, waiting those cooldowns out, waiting for that time when it's finally, like, actually your turn, which against Nier does not always feel that way.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of unique options. Key Wonder has definitely labbed out the matchup in particular, like you're saying, right? Beautiful use of the fireballs as well to, you know, challenge Nier behind where normally she feels very safe going into the Death Call summon. And then also, you know, leveraging a lot of these mid-range tools. Of course, we see the boot, but the far M as well, right? Once we're in that awkward, you know, what are you going to be pressing in this range, or do you just try and make some space? All right, game number 2.
Every single one of those just like goes into so much damage. If you have your bravery points, you have your cooldowns ready.
Yep.
Granted, this is sped up, so you're doing stuff, Death doing stuff, corner.
Damn, you escaped 236U? That is evil, but you didn't escape long enough. Yep. Granblue Turbo once again.
Yep.
We knew how much you guys liked it the last time. Run number 2.
Yeah, we had Granblue Rising, and then it's Granblue XX Tricky.
Exactly.
We'll see what the next one is.
plus R rising. Oh my god, big counter hit with the 5H here. Stuck in the corner, you have 100 meter for the super, but Zippy just waiting one more interaction. 6-6L into the Raging Strike, that should be it. And a quick game 2 over to Zippy. Oh, sorry, quick round. So oh, wait, did it just go right into the next match as if it was another round?
It went straight into the next game.
That's kind of great. All right, that tripped me up. I'm not going to lie. We are in game number 3 here. No downtime needed.
Wonder didn't have the 25 meter to extend that Rising Strike. Unfortunate. They were relying on that to get a little bit bigger of a combo.
Yeah. Going for the single spot dodge. Key Wonder holding on strong. Not going to get baited out on the Brave counter, right? Because one bait means that they're going to die to the spot dodge and full confirm. 100 meter to their name, though.
Oh, finally cracked. So sad.
Yeah.
They blocked out that entire death meter.
Ready, it's still first to 3, so it's not quite set point for Zippy yet, but you do want to take this next round, be up in the 2-1.
Playing the fireball game. Oh, straight hit. There we go.
Oh, nice. Yuel knocks death off the screen, but Zippy still has enough time to keep the pressure on with 6-6L staggers. It is what it is. Nice to you. The breakdance gets you a little time to breathe here with the side swap.
Going for that EX boot, you know, it's people say it's random, but if you make it truly random, it's a pretty good tool. I don't think we saw it once in the set so far, so make it something to worry about, you know.
Spaced out that they heal, but the pressure wasn't enough. Zippy putting the pressure on right now and is up 2-1. Just go right into the next game. Alrighty, walk back, roll through 6-6L. Save the stocks, keep the corner situation. Oh, no challenge on the death there. I think it's scary for Key Wonder to try and 5L because you know Zippy is waiting for the 6-6L right behind, so good patience.
Yeah, definitely. There's so many scary tools on the side of Nier offense and defense, and I think on defense there's just so many things you have to worry about that lead to so much reward.
Alright, boot to the corner.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah, not able to continue the combo, but all good, I say, as death comes through. Alright, another Raging Chain. With Zippy on set point.
Had that super, but just going for the chain to extend another way. Still getting the round.
Damn. Multi-hit projectile goes through death, puts her on top of the screen, but no, it's already back up, and Zippy has gained so much space in the meanwhile. Ooh. EX through.
There's that counter.
Yep.
Honestly, it's like less scary when you extend ultimate on it. It doesn't lead into full combo.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh. Let's get you out with another ult skill there. Wipe death off with the far and nice spot dodge.
That's so good.
Ready to go for the full punish on the baited Brave counter. All right, whiff on the DP, but it's all good. We still got time.
There we go. Counter. A bunch of damage.
Yep.
Oh, you know, they stepped out, but they had kill meter and SSBA. I guess scaling maybe was not good.
Ooh.
Doesn't matter. Key Wonder is staying alive.
Yep. Throw this man, Key. Right, and throw he did. Zippy still on set point here, but Key Wonder trying to tie it up 2-2. Walk up on him, clean tech. No, the EX projectile keeps you at bay, even off the trade. And yeah, the knockback a little bit too far for the Raging Strike. Trying to shimmy, spot dodge through the EX.
Okay, nice pickup. Zippy's anti-fireball game has been a lot better in the last couple of games. Ooh, lots of squares, and is this going to be enough?
Yo, that stock's available. Didn't believe.
Okay.
Fighting for your winner's side life here. Key Wonder has one more hit left. Zippy about to get death back up as well. Pull up for the throw. Really do it again.
Oh, the sway was on point, but the follow-up tagging P Wonder, sending them into loser's bracket.
The clutch. It's so difficult. You had the spot dodge timing, but you have to time it so late to make sure that you're able to avoid or at least block that second hit. It is so scary to, you know, try and deal with that ultimate skill.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the exact properties on the counter aspect of it.
Yep. Ooh. Man, he dodged like 2 out of the 3 hits. He was so close to, but NT for Key Wonder.
You can.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, not for nothing, I think Zippy was eating a lot of those fireballs and losing a lot of momentum to those fireballs early in the set.
Yeah.
And their ability to spot dodge those, like, later on really changed how that match was going, even though they were kind of winning, for the most part, the whole time. So,
Absolutely.
That definitely just, like, cut out one really big option that Wonder had going into that set. And, yeah, just brutal.
Yeah, a lot of good use of the fireballs, but once Zippy had seen it enough times, especially in the 1st-to-3 situation, you have a lot of time to be able to adapt. So, you know, definitely able to find their answers within the set, which is a skill in and of itself, right? Especially in the pressure of the moment. You're both in winner's side. You're fighting for the winner's side of grand finals. Being able to, you know, keep that neuroplasticity, keep those adaptations up, even in the heat of the moment, is so huge. So that's going to be Zippy on the winner's side, but still fighting for your lives in losers semi-finals. We got Elsa versus Broody. And a big shout out to Ryer as well. I saw that raid, so thank you for stopping on by there, gamer.
Nier versus Seox.
Yeah, I think we were earlier we were up to like 1,300 folks watching. Thank you guys so much. We still got 4 figures
Hell yeah.
down there taking a look at our semis up into grand finals. So thank you all for following along tonight. It's been a blast so far. We've got some great matches for you to round things out. Elsa and Broody.
Hell
No
yeah.
matter who wins, we lose.
I see Coach Steve in the chat. Thanks for having me. I'm going to enter every week. You got 25th. I mean, still, that's an awesome placing out of 200 plus participants, and hopefully we get to see a lot of you guys back in the bracket next week as well. That Start.gg is up, and so is our loser semis. Elsa versus Broody, the Nier versus 6.
Counter is really nice against some of the options that Nier has. I think being able to sort of like counter the death counter lets you maintain pressure a little bit more than you can with other characters, and again, just having so many good pressure tools.
Yep.
It's like a general bonus that gets everybody, you know.
And trying to make your way around that JU, but no poke out means Elsa is able to just set all these specials in and run up right behind Death, but now looking down a little bit on the stocks, right?
Yeah, it's, you know, once that recharge is going, it's kind of all Brody's game, but a nice hit as well. It could be Brody's game from the start.
Ooh, run up to try and throw bait, but no, Elsa's not going to let it rock.
Nice slow play, just trying to bait something out, you know. Any one of these death counters that fades is a net advantage for Broody, so no reason to go in and on something unsafe. Oh, nice hit there.
That was like 3 throw baits in a row. It was like Riot Stamp, it to pull up the airborne projectile, jumping right on over. That was so tricky from Broody.
Yeah, that was sick. It countered it attempted a brave counter too.
Yep.
What a jab out. Unreal.
Oh,
and the side
get
switch
through the corner too, yep.
Damn! Well, thought there was a little more after that, which I should never have to think, but you know, now you never know.
Exactly. Maybe he needed to Raging Strike to confirm the height there, but opting to just use it in the corner here. 100% meter on both sides. This is, oh yeah, especially with the damage taken here, it's scary. It's a one-touch after the SSBA. Oh my god, look at the BP!
Yep, no BP. That's a factor.
Oh.
No HP, bigger factor.
Yeah. Man. And we saw so many times where players were trying to be smart about representing the 5L on hit there, but especially no BP in the tank. One hit, frame trap, anything from Death could have killed. Elsa ties up the round count here with a double throw.
Those are good. Good way to get around the 6 counter.
Yep. Ooh. All the corner carry in the world off the EX Rekka.
Oh, it's tagged.
Damn!
50% off a counter. That was brutal.
Yeah, ooh, with a Raging Strike as well, more than enough damage to put game 1 on the board. And as a reminder, this is our last first to 2 set of the evening, so Elsa just needs one more to move on to losers finals.
Yeah, a little less time for adjustment for these two players in this round. But I think Broody has what they need as far as game plan. You know, it's about mitigating the risk a little bit. These counters have been paying off so much for Elsa.
Yep. Ooh, nice little tick throw with the grab. Off the 5L. 2-3-6-2 keeps you locked down after the parry.
Wow, what a clean round from Elsa. Just textbook. So many good setups.
Yep.
Absolutely outplaying on the counters, the like brave counters. Really limiting the defensive options.
Ooh, bait at the parry, but accidentally goes for the 6-6M. Yeah, doesn't even cross up on the other side, so no hitbox.
I think you're right, the height on that is really unique.
Yeah. Lots of knock up there. Might need to cancel the auto combo early, I'm not too sure, but no, this goes for the 2-3-6U, but actually I feel like that's one of the first times that we've seen that block. A lot of times Broody has been making really good calls on the scramble, but Elsa just holding on strong to the down back patience.
Oof. Yeah, Elsa's defense,
Could this be it?
has been really incredible. Even on like their own pressure, you've been seeing a lot of that. Oh, Broody, your Wi-Fi cable.
Oh, good. I think Broody has accepted his fate, and I mean, it's the first of 2, right? That is the finish. 2-0 for Elsa, and let's watch that back one more time.
Gotta keep that pig square intact, you know?
Exactly. All right, punch out with the Raging Strike. Bring us to the corner. Didn't even need to see the other wall. Now we got 5H here, ready to close it out.
The slow-mo, please wait. I want to see it.
The slow-mo hourglass, yeah. But all right, that's Broody out at number 4. Congratulations on an amazing run, but unfortunately, that is the end of your journey for now. But again, for a reminder of you guys over there in the chat, you can sign up for next week. Already, we have the start.gg link pinned in the chat, so make sure to stop on by.
Yeah, we got top 3 coming up. Nier and
Gran.
Gran.
Literally, yeah. It's Key 1 versus all the Nier.
It's the 2 characters everyone's been putting S tier. Nier and Gran.
Exactly, yeah. Lots of Gran discourse on the timeline. You guys gotta stop talking about this character, man. Every day, Gran.
Ooh.
Every day. I'm sad I wasn't able to compete. My ass was at work. Well, you know, hopefully your schedule opens up for next week. And I mean, WASD Wednesdays is going to be here week after week, you know, assuming there's not a holiday that falls on that day. You know, Imp and the rest of the WASD team are working their asses off to bring you guys some more Granblue action. So again, big shout out to the admin team and the TO team, keeping it held down. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, I mean, back-to-back 200-person tournaments every week is pretty wild.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a mark of quality. I mean, these guys have been running this stuff for years and years across different games, and the team is strong.
Yep.
So yeah, it's definitely a good time. Hope your work schedule frees up next Wednesday.
Yeah.
But if not, please tune in. Please come find us however you can.
All right. We found our players ready up to the stand. Elsa versus Key Wonder. The lone Gran fighting against the remaining Niers here in top 3.
Nier versus Gran.
And Key Wonder wins the opportunity to play another best of 3 against Nier if they can claw their way out of this one.
Yeah, let the intros rock. It's the last couple sets of the evening. You can let it go. Man, the character-specific intros, I feel like we take it for granted, but sometimes we gotta let it rock for the dramaticism, right? Let's see the smile. Let's see losers finals. Elsa versus Key Wonder.
We'll see what Wonder can do against Elsa here. I think the Fireball game is definitely benefiting them in their match against Zippy, but some adjustments on the side of Zippy made it a lot harder to deal with. They've been really good at tagging the puppet though. They've been eliminating death, knocking him off the field for a couple seconds frequently in the match.
Yep.
Hard to always say if that's you know, in their favor. I think some players are getting tagged trying to do that too. So what is it worth, right?
Yeah, I think Key Wonder, especially going into this losers finals, seeing some of those previous sets says, oh, okay, Elsa is really spending a lot of these stocks to try and frame trap, catch out people looking for these death counters, and then finally, you know, when she's down to 1, looking for that opportunity to knock death off. Now, only 1 stock to your name. Key Wonder has a 100-meter in the bank, but so do you.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good on the resource front for sure. I mean, recovery points are such a factor in this game. Super is absolutely a factor. Any stray hit can really lead to a lot.
Through EX projectile, you're scared of death right behind you because you know that Elsa has the Raging Strike.
And the jab.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, not quite the kill combo you're looking for. No death available, but all the BP in the world.
Oh, what a hit! The stagger low from both players, but Elsa just a little quicker on the draw.
Exactly. All right, round 1 over to Elsa. I see someone in the chat asking, what does install mean? Install just means your character, you know, usually spends some resource to go into a different state. I think the only install we have in this matchup, and we haven't really seen it from any of the Niers on stream, is an install where Nier is able to do a bunch of death specials without having any of the stocks. But because you missed out on so much damage, we really don't see it that often.
Yeah, I think people really like the damage healing super as a way to just like clear around, and then you get your stocks back with your round ticket. Right
exactly. Ooh. Spend the 100. Key Wonder trying to close it out before Elsa gets the opportunity to fight back. No confirm off of the 2M.
Oh, too far out. So unfortunate.
Yep.
Good pickup on the EX Fireball there. That round of the EX Fireball, something that limited a lot of combos for Gran in vanilla, but now with 6XL with a handful of new options, I think clever Gran players are finding their way.
Very charging the call. Nice, DP. Looking for the frame trap. Elsa was right in range for it too, so willing to swing, willing to bring the boot all the way over to the corner.
Bringing that damage on the board. Okay, door knocker. He was hit.
Maku's there. Elsa holding down patiently, not gonna try and open up the door, but trying to open up Key Wonder with the throw.
Yeah, Key been blocking out these death sequences and just walking it back a little bit. Seems like it's not as easy for Elsa to earn that stray hit as it is against some players. He's so patient. Oh, but the mix,
that was evil.
The mix is good.
Yep. They have the ballerina twirl, the triple hit, the jump right over for the cross up. That was a guard button check. Key Wonder looking for the chip damage. Also fights back for the counter hit. It's enough for the throw.
Unreal.
Evil, dude.
I don't know why that one's plus.
Yeah. Man, just so much screen space lost brings you immediately into Elsa's effective range. I feel like we don't see that ult skill in particular a lot, right? We're seeing a lot of death being sent out onto the screen, but not death trying to, you know, bring you into Elsa's effective range. So
yeah,
game number 2, I wonder what we'll see.
Totally. I think the usage of some of these things, a lot of people have like the multi-hit on deck, but it also definitely has like a full range of options.
Yep.
And right here, you don't always see the bra like rise and go off, but
exactly.
You also have the combo ready for it.
Yep. Oh, again, the vacuum ultimate super. I mean, you have 3 hits, right? Like, worst case scenario, you're plus, and Gran is right in your face in throw range. You're not too sad about it.
No, not too bad.
Alrighty.
Ooh, good sway, but still getting tagged.
Yeah, not quite ready to knock death off after the spot dodge. You have to be looking for the 5L. Maybe just a little too late on the input. I imagine Key Wonder was looking for it, but now you're back to the corner, trying to use your boot, trying to use these block strings to get some space. Projectile on through. Trying to play the foozies, but the bootsies instead whiff spot dodge, and you had more than enough time to pull up for a full conversion in the corner.
Yeah, that's big footsies. Okay, here we are again. I think that's going to be the round. Nice. With the EX.
Exactly. Seal it out with the EX. Make sure you leave no damage on the table, and Key Wonder Has up the round count here in game number 2, and Sunny NA hits us with the prime. Thank you so much. Ooh.
Alright, here corner combo. You can save.
Looking to bait the Brave counter. Finally lets it rock.
You know, he definitely comfortable blocking. It's kind of an important skill set against this character, but the chip can look so scary, and he's just not afraid to hold onto it until that full death meter is down.
Yep.
Oh, it's actually just gonna... Bad news for Key Wonder.
Yeah, this is scary for Elsa, right? You want to be at the full screen, have more than enough time to react to whatever Key Wonder is trying to do. Bait up the Brave counter and pull up, counter hit the Raging Strike. Right, 2 games on the board for Elsa, but it's losers finals, so we still have the first of 3. Key Wonder, you have a real uphill battle ahead of you.
Yeah, so patient from Elsa to wait for that Brave counter, turning your defensive option into a miss input for you.
Yep.
Really smart.
Exactly. Exactly what you're looking for. Okay. Slash on through. 5H doesn't reach. Oh, tries to go for the tick throw, but instead Key Wonder just a little bit too far out after the pushback.
Such good pressure here, so solid.
Oh, no challenge on the charge there. I mean, there's so many frame traps to be looking out for when you finally get the opportunity to mash. It's hard to react in time, but Elsa should be able to do enough damage. Okay, I was scared. That was the last hit of the combo.
Battle 2. Engage.
Right, set point for Elsa, looking for that ticket to Grands.
So good start with the counter, no follow-up, but we are looking full screen with Death on board, so not too bad.
Yeah, Key Wonder taking a lot of straight hits, already at 50%. Elsa low on the stocks though. Not gonna have a lot to confirm with, but that means that super is gonna do so much damage.
Spends them both.
Ooh.
This is where you see the rare wake-up super just, you know, steal the deal, but no. Big damage coming out from the side of Key Wonder. Counter hit heavy is going to be about as good as starter as it gets.
Yeah, I love the use of the deep run-in close H, right? You're baiting out the delay timing, you're baiting out the fuzzy jab or the throw, and getting a huge counter hit off of it. And that's what Key Wonder needed, right? Any DP would have killed, so you gotta go for something incredibly bold.
Oh, that counter is so good.
Yep.
The block button is a factor, but I think some people just aren't ready for those kind of things.
Exactly.
A little
It can be
and
inconvenient to
setup
hold.
for the end of the set.
Damn, not even block button on it. You were just mashing the 2L, just ready for it. Didn't believe in the death setup, said, nah, this is not real. Brave counter for the cross up. I like the deep jump in. Damn!
Play. Pick up, nice. Oh no, the jab! Jab check into counter is just like so much damage, so fast.
Yep.
And
Tried
we've
to
seen
do
it
it
happen on
one
things
in
that
that
aren't
last
even
round,
punishable.
right?
Yeah.
Ooh, big Brave counter. This could have been the comeback, but again, just trying to, you know, walk up on your own Oki, bait out a delay timing, but no. Instead, you're looking for the immediate jab after, and Elsa closes it out to move on to Grands.
We already
Correct.
see the double Nier
Okay,
in
so
grand
you
finals.
know the answer to this, but I think we've
What's up?
actually... Is this a run back from a few weeks ago? In Grands, actually?
Elsa Zippy?
I want to say, maybe not in Grands, but I feel like we
I don't
saw
think
them
in
before,
Grands, but-
right?
I think in top 4 they've definitely met. I think in like top 4 or top 8 we've seen the Nearer and we've seen Elsa versus Zippy. So I believe I don't think this is from last week. I think it's from like at least
Not
a
last
couple
week,
weeks
not
back,
last week.
but
I think
yeah.
it'd be like 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago or something like that.
So finally getting a chance to fight for their tournament lives here, and I mean they were the last 2 people left in the tournament. 1 Nier coming in from winners, 1 coming in from losers, and all the pride and the prize pool on the line here as we head into grand finals.
Before we hop in, I do want to do a couple shout outs. First,
Yep.
just another reminder that these are weekly. So if you want to sign up, It's pinned in chat, but I'll also just drop the link in Twitch chat right now. Please pre-register if you plan to join. It really does help us out since these get pretty big pretty quickly. We also do run other games. They've been on break just because of the holidays, but this coming Monday we're going to be back with Type Lumina every Monday 8 p.m. Eastern, and then Sundays at 5 p.m. we're back on Under Night. So obviously running clear until I think February 4th is our first Uni2 bracket because we're all going to Frosty Faustings. So definitely we have a huge Under community. So if you plan to join that, also like just join the Discord and sign up early for that because it's probably we're gonna have to cap it. I guarantee it. We already have like 40 people signed up for February. Also, come to Crossover Arc. We run a yearly regional with Lunar Phase. This is going to be our third one. We have 5 main games. Granblue Rising is one of those main games. We have Granblue. We have both Melties, so Current Code and Lumina. Uni 2 and Strive are our 5 main games. All those games are getting a minimum $1,000 pop bonus. Plus, we have Exerd, Plus R, and KOF 15 side brackets with maybe some more games to come. If you're able to, check out the website. Come on out. Early reg ends at the end of January. So the sooner you sign up, the cheaper it is. And yeah, it's blast. Were you there last year, Jsu? I know you were at Dormancy.
I didn't get a chance to, unfortunately, so that does mean this year is going to be my first crossover arc, and hopefully that's the same for you guys, so make sure to stop on by if you are free that weekend. You know, the New York homies are definitely super welcoming, and it is a great venue with a lot of great people, so hopefully I get to see you guys there.
Those are the only shout-outs. I'll shut up and we'll get to Grants.
All right, let's see it, Grans. We got Zippy coming in from the winner's side. We got Elsa coming in from losers. The Nier mirror for our final set of the evening.
The Nier mirror.
Versus Nier.
Zippy with the eel hat. Elsa with that level 500. Big shiny.
Dude, Zippy is the ghost for wearing the eel hat, so every time the mirror pulls it up, I know exactly who is who, and starting off with the same move, it's the synced up brain cell.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know what it looks like as an actual matchup, when death counters the other death, does it just knock it out for 2 seconds, or does it not hit at all, or what?
It's a great question. I wonder if we're gonna see it, but no, we're just gonna see Zippy locked down in the corner right now. And again, we're seeing a lot of the ultimate vacuum coming out from Elsa, but still a little bit too far from the full screen.
Yeah, a lot of stuff on the screen right now. And we're seeing death going down, but then Nier following quickly after. First round up for Zippy.
Yep. Alrighty, slash on through. EX just spend it immediately.
Okay, I wonder if they want to be more full screen because they're avoiding little counter.
Yeah. Ooh. Again, we're seeing the attempt on the 236U setup there, but Elsa says, no, I've seen it before. I know you cooked with it, so let me just use the 1 BP, but still knocked into the corner.
Wow, so much damage on the board for Zippy. So fast.
Yep.
I think if we're looking at kind of like a high noon style quick draw, the trigger finger is definitely in the favor of Zippy here, going up 1 round.
Yeah, so Elsa just trying to play a little bit careful here. I say as they get caught out trying to mash on death here, or maybe even just trying to walk forward and gets frame shot for it.
Yeah, I think, we were talking about how strong Elsa's slow play was earlier.
Yep.
And I don't know if that style is going to work against Zippy. I think his character is quite a bit harder to block against, I would say.
Yeah.
When you're blocking, you're still taking so much chip damage, and I think it's making Elsa uneasy, and so we're seeing just big damage come out from Zippy so quick.
Ooh. Flash on through. No, but instead the delay death actually makes its way through. Okay. With 5L, but you have more than enough time to recover. 2M takes death off the screen, but only for a few seconds. Oh, the double JU. They're just trying to get death on the screen here, but it turns out Zippy was able to mash out. Disable Elsa's death for just a little bit. Nice, and does it again.
Found the gap. This is like the
not to be able to kill.
This is the opportunity for both players to say like, oh yeah, no, there's gaps in the pressure. Just look. Just hold on. I'll show you.
Watch this. Watch this.
We'll have the matchup.
Exactly. Oh, the recall on the puppet. Yeah. Oh no, because you know that Zippy is smart with the anti-airs, right?
Just waiting for those cooldowns to come back online.
Yep.
So happy with it. That great defense on that zero deaths left game plan. Losing that all night.
Ooh.
And just forcing the issue there.
Quick second game on the board for Zippy, and I think it's super interesting, right? A lot of other Nier players are very scared of being, you know, no death, using out all of the stocks. But Zippy is using it for the screen space, is using it to cash out on damage wherever he can. So anytime he's without death, you know, 20 seconds, he's fine stalling it out, and is fine with the reward that he gets off of using all of it. Ooh. Kind of a panic.
You know, being +6, I think, puts you in a really unique spot. But such a fast interaction, and look at them both just trying to tag Death out. Okay, we got him. Hey,
Exactly.
I want to play this third round without using Death at all, y'all. How about these good old
right?
flitsies?
This is actually just a stand battle right now going on.
Yeah.
Just trying to fight with the puppets. You got to get the psychic off of the screen, and Elsa, real low health right now, has to fight for her life.
JoJo's problematic adventure.
Oh, exactly. Ooh. JoJo's
that is
high
a lot of
damage
damage.
adventure.
Wow. Okay. Still in there. Ooh. See ya.
Damn. Run up into the walk back. I feel like a jab from Zippy might have been able to catch it out, but you were expecting the meaty from Elsa, right? So great to try and jab out there on the wake up.
Oh, another big counter. And this is why I didn't think I was watching Zippy go in earlier, looking for these counterattacks. Both players more comfortable being in that sort of like a mid-close range space now, but also making the most of it, I would say, so far.
Yep. Ooh. Oh, big throw whip. Yeah, just didn't dash quite deep enough, and now you're going to get stuck into the corner.
And tap now, big damage. Not too big though, still alive.
Yep. Not enough. Zippy building up the meter once again. 3 stocks to his name. Looking for chip damage. Not afraid of not having any death, but
Oh, what a
damn,
wild
the jumping goes unchecked.
Unreal.
All right. No anti-air on the JH means we're on tournament point for Zippy.
Yeah, Zippy doing really well in the mirror here. Just spending the VP in the event of an approach.
Nice. I like the close range pressure with the puppet, but Zippy knows a little too much. Knows exactly where the gaps are on the 5L. Says, nah, you're not going to catch me with that one.
Oh, that was so tricky. Knocking Elsa over Zippy's like character box in order to create sort of a false cross-up.
Yep.
And now big damage coming out from Super. Couple stacks left and not going to need them.
Not gonna need them indeed. No health left where you're going. Zippy takes the tournament with a quick 3-0 in Grand Finals to be your champion of WASD Open number 4. Check the instant replay one more time. And now that you're a champion, I can say this: Zippy has finally broken the second place curse. Has made it to second in so many of these stacked 200 plus player brackets, but was stuck at that second place for so long, but finally able to close it out. Congratulations.
It's amazing. It's a run over 213 players tonight.
Yeah,
you know, you didn't have to play everybody, but you had to play someone that did. And so that Grand Finals was pretty decisive too. It didn't feel like a struggle. It was like Zippy was clued in the whole time. So it's about as big of a win as you can get.
He had quite a nice run.
Yeah.
They beat Elsa, they beat E-Wonder, Merp, K7, and that was just in like top 20.
Yep.
Yeah, they good stuff. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad that both of you guys have been joining every week.
Yeah, it's all of the matches we saw tonight were a blast. I think, despite anyone's fears about certain characters in this game, there was a good spread of characters. It was nice to see Gran and Soriz in action. which I haven't seen for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the classics, people coming into these games that maybe played them on launch and vanilla, but that I haven't seen for a while that are, adding to the tech for something like K7 Lancelot. It's very cool to see.
Exactly.
This character is going to be pushed forward from good players like that. So to everyone who joined, no matter where you play tonight, thank you so much for playing. Thanks for letting us watch and you laugh and cry over it. It's been a blast.
Absolutely.
Do you two, I've already done my shout outs. I did them before Grans, but do you two have anything you want to shout out in particular before I send everybody on their way somewhere?
After you, Dormancy.
Nothing super comes to mind. I'm going to Frosty's. I'll see y'all there. Feel free to say hi. I just mostly want to play this game. I'm signed up for this, and I'm jumping in on Under Night too. But I think I'm a guaranteed O2 monster unless y'all can teach me something before the end of the month. But yeah, I just want to get some Granblue sets in with y'all. So if you see me in the pile, please first to 5 me. I don't care if you're better or worse than me. We're the same. It'll be a blast. But nothing other than that going on. How about you?
Hell yeah. And speaking of in-person folks, before I do my thank yous, shout out to the TOs right behind Imp. It wasn't all of the TO team that was helping you guys out and running the bracket for this evening. But again, I've shouted them out before. I'll shout them out again. Your TO team is the backbone for making sure that you guys have an amazing bracket experience and also a stream experience, right? Keeping the stream queue chilling in the background so us commentators can just chill out here and have an amazing time watching some Granblue with you guys. So again, shout out to them. If you guys want to keep up with me, I'm Jtsu_ over on twitter.com. I'll, TNS is also hosting Granblue on Saturday, and you might see a familiar face there if you tune into the stream. That's on 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to stop on by. And there's so many other Granblue tournaments to support throughout the week. So I'm sure you guys will absolutely have your fill of Rising. So again, thank you for stopping on by. And that's all from me.
Cool. Speaking of TNS, I'm going to send everybody there to catch the end of Street Fighter 6.
Let's see it.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think they're in losers quarters. So join the raid. Say hey to them. Say what's up. Join their brackets on Saturday. I hope we can continue to have like 2 pretty big weeklies for this game. Yeah. I think that's sick. And I finally get to enter this week, so I'm very excited.
Nice.
Let's go. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna send everyone over to TNS and hopefully catch you guys next Wednesday.
Peace.
See ya.
All right. See y'all.